We are. And it is mega random, and this map doesn't look too bad, so this is very good for us, Nilly.
Let me take a look. I was the second late. Yeah, that's one of the very best. Oh god, I love this map.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of has their own area, and yeah, this looks to be entertaining, T90.
Yeah, I'm gonna control group all the kings because I didn't do that last time. I didn't get purple's king, I didn't get teal's king. I did get blues. But guys, we have a 7-player free-for-all map. It is game 2 of Regicide Rumble, and I am very excited to bring this to you. It is a Diplo matchup, and I will start introducing the players. With me, I have TSU Nilford co-casting. In the blue, I have Saudesk playing as the Celts. In the green, I have King Marv playing as the Teutons. In the purple, I have I always say Claviscus, so I'm just going to stick with that, playing as the Spanish. In the yellow, I have Cambridge playing as the Spanish. In the orange, I have Sci-Fly playing as the Spanish. In the teal, I have Malmadre playing as the Celts. And in the red, I have Blue Coffee playing as the Byzantines. Do you have any thoughts on these civilizations and players going into this one, Nilly?
So, the beautiful thing about Spanish is everyone wants to team up with you at the start because they want to improve their trade. You have also paladins, conquistadors, which are super cost efficient. You have bomber cannons, bomber towers, so that's always a very good choice. Then we have Celts, incredibly strong pop 200 army in the end. And then we have 2 pigs, unconventional, but still they're having their good things, the Teutons and the Byzantines.
Yeah, interesting civs. Now, one point, I could be wrong here, Nilly. I don't think that the trade bonus applies when you ally a Spanish player in Diplo. So, just so the stream knows that. I don't think that applies. So, just so they know. So, I think that in the first game, Bloody Neva won using the Spanish trade, and when someone allied him, that trade bonus did not apply. So, it only helped him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Spanish is a really good civilization. Real quick, I need to respond to a message. Someone's asking me to stream it, so I want to make sure they can stream it. But anyway, I think it's a really good civilization to choose, and it's obviously very good because of the bombard towers. Another thing I wanted to say is I wanted to talk about the red player, Blue Coffee. Blue Coffee, he is a free-for-all only player, which is really unique. He messaged me and he said, hey, can I play in game 1? Because he actually said, I'm really not a good player. Like, I'm probably below 1600. But the only reason I'm above 1700 on Voobly is because I only play free-for-alls. And he plays, like, free-for-all Land Nomad and all these different things. And you can see because of his board lords, you can tell he's probably not the most experienced in comparison to these guys. But that's really interesting, Nilly. Like, this is a free-for-all only player playing in a free-for-all Regicide game.
Yeah, and those are the very unknown brains of AOC. Like, they have so much ideas about strategies, how to react to stuff, but you never have heard the names. And yeah, if it wasn't for those events, you probably would never have done it.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that he messaged me. So we'll see how he does. Byzantines, again, a very interesting civ, but obviously he plays these matchups a lot. Regicide, maybe something he doesn't always play, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's take a look at relics. I think, if I counted correctly, there are 4 relics on the map, and go into the view for the relics and look where they are positioned.
Oh yeah, that's very weird. It looks like Saudesk very much benefiting from that. He actually has a natural wall with water too, which is pretty OP for him. He has water connecting to the edge of the map on the right and the left of his TC, and 3 relics behind the water. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, and Spanish defense should be so good on the water as well. So yeah, Spanish players are looking pretty nice. Saudesk, though, with his Celt, still can control water pretty nicely. Siege Onager is so deadly in those scenarios when, basically players are waiting for a lot of army and then fight with very clumped, huge pop 200 armies, and then Siege Onagers become so deadly.
Yeah, they really do. The one thing that's going to be odd is if they do start trading later in this game, the water is going to make it really awkward. Because normally you want to put the trade in the corner, but the water is going to disrupt that so much. So we'll see where that goes. But
Actually, Blue
now
could
we're
have
away
a
from that.
mate sending some villagers on his island, and then he has a very long trade line simply for himself and his mate. Who's sending
Yeah, it wouldn't
villagers.
be too bad. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. I think everybody in the chat agrees as well that Saladesk has the best map, but so many things can happen. So many people could turn on him because of that. And if he has the best boom and he is the top scorer, everyone's going to be scared of him and try and kill him. But Sci-Fi actually clicking up to the Castle Age first, Cambridge shortly after, and what will their build orders be? I don't know. Another thing that we didn't touch on was the fish, and some of these guys taking advantage of the docks, in fact most of them, and getting some fishing ships out to help out their food economies.
Yeah, and in a 7-player free-for-all, you're basically starting with 14% equity to win the game, and it's not like Saladesk is boosting it to like 30% now. It just is like 1 or 2% more likely that he will win because of the relics, because of the map, but I've rarely seen actually a game being decided by map there in those FFAs here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is true. You can already see Red is walling up. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart already for Red because I saw him lowering his boars and like when he was lowering his boars like far away from his TC and everything, I was like, you know what? I kind of want this guy to do it. You know, he's walling up already. He knows that he needs an
Yes.
advantage, so he's just gonna start stonewalling. And so, chat, I'm gonna ask you to get the
Yes.
stone walls in the chat for him and give him some energy.
And he's still on gold as well.
Yeah.
Very far away from clicking up to Castle Age. I believe all the other 6 players. You see, yeah, indeed. So he's the only one who didn't click up to Castle Age yet.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see. He's collecting stones so he can continue to make these walls, Millie. But to be honest, in a free-for-all, you don't need to be the strongest player. If you are behind your stone walls, look at all the gold he has in the back. If he just hides for a while, unless someone transports, you should be safe.
Yeah, 2 extra
Yeah.
golds. He has one of the 4 relics, but for now he's still very open. And at one place, like he only has 1 layer of palisade walls.
Oh, that's so true. Isn't it funny when players do that? They'll make like a large stone wall and then they'll leave one house or like one palisade wall. Yeah, and I've done that before myself so many times. I did that the other night. So. Okay.
Actually, now during the downtime, I watched your streams like 3 days ago or something, and I was very impressed by your game style and your played 1v1, I believe. Not 100% sure what it was.
Was I listening to 90s music at the time?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't
You did a
know.
lot of Expo and micro, and I was pretty impressed by your play. Very fast as well, nice micro as well, and I was really surprised. I was in TeamSpeak with Chateau and thought like, wow, Team 90 is really good. And yeah, and we were checking your Booby profile, and you only were at 5098 at that time, and Chateau and I were really shocked after seeing your stream. So, props to that, mate.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. Yeah, well, a couple days ago, I just felt like playing, and I lost like 5 games in a row because I was fooling around. I was in the mood to listen to music and just mess around, and I get in those moods. So it was probably that night. But anyway, we could talk about that another time. Everyone's starting to boom up, guys, and this is around the time that maybe the Spanish player would go for conquistadors and go around the map in a regular game, but maybe not here because you don't want to attack anybody and make them angry at you. So everyone's just probably just gonna boom for now.
Yeah, most likely. It just makes so much sense. Delay it a bit, get your eco up. Killing one enemy and sacrificing a lot of your eco doesn't really help you in the long run. So, yeah, as you said, just fall back, boom, and play the long game because the game won't be decided before minute 30.
Yeah. I do think the rivers are an interesting element to this, though, because players are obviously walling up. Like Red, for example, he's walling up, but he could easily be transported. But he maybe recognized that because he did build an outpost, so he has decent scouting. So at least he's thinking about this.
The king scouting the other side, the castle protecting towards the left-hand side as well. So yeah, I feel like he is taking precautions.
and
Oh.
Klaviska saying red, you okay? I you said all, and I thought the same thing. Oh man, I want this guy to win. I want him to destroy everybody. I mean, honestly, I don't know what his actual rating is, but he plays a lot of free for alls, and his rating on Boobly was 17, like 70 or something. And I mean, he must be very good in the late game, like very good at Diplo or very
Yeah.
good at free for alls. So
Or
don't
we
count
don't
him
want
out.
to see the 1600 FFA players.
Yeah. All right.
Luna getting the
Well.
relics.
Yeah, it's really smart, and it's good that he scouted that. To those that don't know, Saladesk is an instrumental part of my channel. He made a lot of my images that you see, and a very good moderator. So I'm kind of rooting for him as well here. 4 TCs already, and he's getting those relics, like Nilly said. What do you think? What do you think should be the army composition? I'll go through the civs for you and just briefly talk about it for the viewers, because you're a much better player than I am. So as Celts, I think it's fairly obvious, but what do you think Saladesk should be going for, ideally, with unlimited resources?
Honestly, it always depends on who you are teaming with and who you're playing against. If you're
Okay.
playing against Byzantines, you can't go for too much siege. If he goes for a lot of cataphracts, but if he's going for hand cannoneers, you can just simply go for a lot of SO. So obviously just tag everything and then decide what you want to go for. SO, Scorps, some Rams in front, Bolt Riders, Halberdiers. I think nothing really hurts. I think you shouldn't go for Paladins as the Celts, but the rest of the normal strong tech-free units for Celts are super viable.
Okay. Now, what about Teutons, who's King Marv here? Why do you think King Marv would choose Teutons? Because this is hidden civ, so players are allowed to choose their civilizations. Why would this be a pick?
I think it's the only civilization in AOC which has siege onagers and bomber towers. So they're pretty, like, one of the best defending
Okay.
civilizations.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Teutonic Knights are countering a lot. They're countering Road Riders. They would counter all the Goth players. So he has, a very strong unit against a lot of likely civilizations as well.
It's interesting that in the first game, where we had some lower rated players, there were a lot of similar civs, but we had 2 Goth choices. And these guys don't want to choose Goths at all. They're choosing civilizations that are kind of more powerhouse civilizations, ones that can get some stronger researches. So I find that very interesting.
But if the Goth player would have won, like Nimino would have stayed into the game, for example, we would have seen Goth 6 times, maybe.
Yeah. That's true. And probably a lot of those guys were watching the stream, and
Yeah,
That's-
and honestly, we
that's
don't
why.
have too much intel of like competitive Regicide 7 or 8 player diplomacy. Basically, most of the things we know we learned from Rumble 1 and now the last game.
Yeah. I hope that players can get a bit more excited for this. I think that the settings, the real problem for me, Nilly, is we have to figure out the settings, because if I make the map size smaller and we change the maps, sometimes with the castle generations, it can be awkward. So we need to figure out the best settings for it. That way players can figure out strategies, and it can be a little bit more consistent for players. But it would be really nice for people to be able to think about strategies, much like other maps, and get top players involved. Next game is going to be really exciting after this one, but right now, if you look at the mini map, it's just a lot of walls using the rivers and everybody playing it safe.
Yeah, true. And I think fast speed would have been an option.
Yeah, that's
If you
true.
want to go for that, but that's very unconventional to play, and it is tough to control all the units on fast speed as well. So it won't really play into the hands of the not too fast players.
Yeah. Like, I'm okay. I feel like in game 1, I'm okay with doing normal speed, but I'm kind of torn. Like, anytime I make a compromise, I'm torn, because I don't want, especially when there's like a small prize pool involved, I don't want to put the players in a bad position.
The
Looks like
idea maybe
there's a pause
start
now.
in Imperial Age with high resources and we could see
Yeah.
some like sneaky 2-trap 3 conquistador goals or something.
Yeah. That's always an idea. I think maybe doing some maps where it's a bit more open with more resources. Okay, we're good. We're good. But anyway, we can always talk about that before the next event. And YouTubers or even live viewers on Twitch right now, you can leave me your thoughts. I think Twitch viewers, your best option is to discuss things in the Discord channels. And if you're wondering what Discord is, just click the Discord image below the stream, or you can type !Discord in the chat. Anyway, Imperial Age upgrade coming in for King Marv already. That's a pretty early time.
I'm not 100% sure why he wants to do that. Maybe for guilds. That would be the only thought I would have. But why would he be on gold that heavily then? Not sure.
Well, he's building archery ranges, which indicates maybe hand cannon's Halb, which is kind of, well, it's not standard, but it is something you could see for like a slow but effective push.
Why would you go Teutons then? Like, then you could go for Turks.
Yeah, it's true. Well, he's up against Celt, so if he goes hand cannon's Halbs, that's not going to be good. But I think, regardless, you do not want to attack first. I don't care what civilization you are, do not attack first. Because the other 6 players, or the other 5 players in this case, they're going to be like, okay, that guy's attacking, that's not good. I'm going to have to, like, recognize he's vulnerable and hit him. So you just want to sit back and boom up, get guilds like you said, sell, collect as many resources as possible.
Yeah, that's the strategy most players are going for. Now you can see Teal actually going out on the map, trying to wall some resources, trying to wall against Red. Most of the players in their 110s. Red at the moment was roughly pop 70, going for 3 TC boom, and now adding a 4th one.
Yeah, if we had time to, like, if this was a recorded game and we had, like, all day, every day, Nilly, and we could, like, have paused the game and counted all the gold piles, I feel like each player had 4 big gold piles at least in the back of their base. Red, one of those players that was in a good position with gold piles.
Really, I think 2 is standard and some people get something extra.
Yeah.
So, for example, Teal has 2, Yellow has 2. I think
Yellow
Red
has,
with 4 is
not as
very...
many.
Yeah,
Orange, I
different.
think the corners benefited more. Orange had 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at
and then
Orange
some
walls
extra
in the middle
stone.
of the map.
Yeah, in the middle of the map.
Yeah, he's just building some weird walls. Not really sure.
Yeah, I see him placing them now. That's really weird. I also see Teal going for the large walls. I wonder if they're going to try and wall like this so they can trade.
100% sure. So, who would you want to have as an ally if you would be playing in this one?
Red. I would want to ally Red, and you always want to ally the weakest player, I think. And I would just look at the score. I would say, okay, I want to ally Red. And if you're Saladesque, I would say, okay, he's closest to me. I'm going to ally that guy. But unfortunately, there's rivers on either side of him, so it's not going to be easy to trade. I guess if you are Teal or Sci-Fly, if you're walling up like that, if Red deletes his walls, you could trade against that river there. Potentially. That might be an idea. But this is interesting because they're building these crazy walls. This is like... SY. I built these crazy walls to try and get a trade route set up later on in the game.
Orange is trading with the Yellow, but Yellow has a very poor market at the moment. So now Yellow is building new markets at the island of Orange.
Salad is not allied with Green, and he just said hi to Green, who's King Marv, and they're gonna fight. Salad just said hello.
See if Green really wants to commit to that.
I don't think he should. This would be a bad decision. South has a lot of resources right now.
Oh, what Zeldas actually is doing pretty nicely here. He realizes, okay, I'm killed. All my units will cost wood, and I have very limited wood on my island. So better send 20 villagers out and get some of this precious wood in the middle here.
Yeah, even if he loses them, it's not going to be a big deal because he has a lot of food. So that's a good point. Just send them out, collect as much wood as possible. Green, I don't know. I think he's playing with fire standing out there. He has a hand cannon already, so he is going for hand cannons. Getting crenellations. Crenellations is an interesting upgrade. It's one of those upgrades you never think you're going to see at high level play, but we do see it sometimes and overlook it. Siege Onager coming in for Saladesk now, for Teal now as well. So all these big upgrades coming in, and for Green. So big shots.
We did mention it before. Yeah, it is a strong unit. And so much damage, having so much HP with the Celts, and yeah, that's the unit we want to see, obviously, in entertaining games.
Yes.
Okay, now, just like you said before the game started, or maybe in the early game, and just like I've kind of alluded to, if you fight early on, you may regret that. If you look, Sci-Fly and Cambridge, the players in the left corner, orange and yellow, they are trading now. And they're just sitting back, so I feel like the players... Well, Salad, of course, is just defending himself. But I feel like King Marv may regret putting any resources into a fight this early.
Let's see. Moment he only built one single hand cannon, and now is retreating. So, yeah, Green isn't trying to go for an early fight, but he's getting a growth spot that I would have thought Blue would have gotten.
Yeah, maybe that's why he ran out there so early, just for that extra gold, but I don't know. Guys, there's a little bit of a lag now, probably because of a pause. If it continues for the next minute or two, I will make sure to put it on speed 50. I don't want to do that because I have a co-caster at the moment, but I think it will slow down here in a moment. I like what... Oh, sorry, go ahead. I think you're going to say the same thing.
I like how Red is now landing on the island to trade with Blue.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. So this is Salad's doing the right thing, man. And Red is probably allying with the best person because, of course, Blue could see Red as an easy target. So this is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see.
Oh, Green is building farms in the middle of the map? Not 100% sure if that's really necessary, but yeah, he wants to go for it.
Green is building farms in the middle. I guess he's running out of space. I don't know.
Not really.
He actually. It's funny. I didn't think wood would be a problem. He's running out of wood in the back of his base. Maybe wood will become an issue later in this game, and trade will be important. I don't know. I didn't think that would be an issue. I surveyed the lands when the game started to look for wood, but yeah, maybe it will be later on.
Yeah, especially when we have 3 civilizations with siege onagers, so a lot of wood can be cut in the middle as well. Some small engagement here from purple against orange.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Conquistadors, obviously elite conquistadors, very strong unit. Spanish, versatile civilization. They can go champions. They can go halberdiers. Apart from their infantry line, they can go with the conquistadors like you're seeing here, the paladins. Then the hussar too. I mean, they're really strong. And then hand cannons and skirms. And they have great trade.
Teal is now... I think he wants to trade with orange and yellow.
It does seem like they're all friends in that corner, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the 4 of them. Blue seems to be only being allied with red. Oh, so much going on, and it's really tough to judge. But no real engagement so far. So... yeah,
Oh,
I think,
okay. Yeah, these markets from Teal, that's perfect. If he can get trade to run through Red's walls all the way down to Orange, that would be the best trade route. Oh, Waga just hosted me. Waga, you're the bomb, man.
Ooh,
Okay, so I'm gonna bring Waga's viewers up to speed. We're probably gonna have some some spam in the chat, which is going to be awesome. We have a free-for-all Regicide game, and if you don't know anything about Age of Empires, there is a king. See if I can find a king here. That each player has. If they lose the king, they're out of the game. Diplomacy means you can ally an enemy, anybody you want at any time. So they're working on that at the moment and setting up their trade routes, but times are rough. Some people are fighting, but most people are just sitting back, waiting for the right moment. But guys, get the woo-woo-woos in the chat for Waga. Thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it. This is going to be great. People are going to be like, woo-woo-woo, what in the world is that? But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. This trade route's going to be the best in the game, I think, Nilly. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
the teal all the way down to orange, that'd be beautiful if they can pull that off.
It's giving
No one disrupts it.
205 gold even. And remember, the map size, no, it's
Wow.
8. So, yeah, that's incredibly big.
This is a mess of a game. I mean, no one's really even fighting at the moment, but this is a mess of a game. Like, just look at the map. Look at the mini-map. This is gonna be crazy. Anaceberg, welcome to the T90 Elite. Thanks for the sub. I'm loving this. Look at Salad's resources. 8k gold, 12k food. We're gonna see some big fights.
Yeah, he's banking it up, and I think that's totally right. 13k food, 6k wood. Actually, it doesn't need that much food. I think like pulling 20 villagers away from food and just get more wood in the middle would be better for him in the long run.
Well, the first person to fight is just gonna set it all off. It's gonna be like fireworks. Like one goes off and the whole room just starts exploding.
Green is landing on the island of blue, and he's walling to block the trade-off.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful move. Okay, someone just researched treason. I don't know who it
Yeah.
was, but
It
Salad
was-
got the notification.
Yeah, indeed, that was on his point of view as well. He's now building another castle at home.
So Salad's... we talked about how
and
good
look
his...
at purple in the middle, killing a lot of trade there against orange and yellow, because red still didn't cut his walls there.
Oh, I see. I see. And purple's like, what? Oh, jeez.
But just maybe teal has an army which can compete against purple's army.
Oh, man. We could see some big shots, guys. Get ready for the Rex. The fights are going to be coming in.
I'm not sure why blue is underreacting against the landing of green. He's still all his army in the middle. And nothing back.
We thought
No.
Salad's map was really good, but he doesn't have a good trade route. Oh, is Teal going to attack? Oh my gosh. Those conquistadors are done, man.
Yeah, but he lost like 10 Wolf
Yeah.
Riders against his
Yeah.
own SO.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of friendly fire involved there, so Rex on either side. But still, good to see some carnage.
Purple sending in more, but I think that won't do much.
Well, yeah, there are some conquistadors. Azrith, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the T90 Elite. We're gonna see some fights now. I'm really interested to see what green and blue are gonna do. I think that King Marv is gonna try and finish off Salad. He does have some siege workshops there now.
What can he do without siege rams? The push won't be too sick, and let's turn into the point of view of King Marv here. He just has SO. He doesn't have anything to really kill any buildings. No traps prepared, no bombard cannons. It's just, yeah, hand
Okay,
cannoneers.
so
sitting
Red
outside SO.
Red it just said stop. Last warning to the guys trying to trade. He said last warning, stop. And
Oh.
so he's getting angry. He's like, no, this isn't going to happen. And they're saying, we want to trade. And he's like, no. He's like, no, these are my lands. That's great.
Oh, and look at the top of blue. He was killing the villager of red there, who was trying to get gold.
Oh, look at that. So Salad-esque attack grounding, right? Yeah, attack grounding.
Yeah.
Okay, so Salad being greedy, and that's probably a wise decision because he doesn't have much gold there. That's beautiful.
I think one mistake Saturdays could do now is cutting too much of his back trees.
Yeah, that's
Just to
true.
clear it up for trade or to engage a bit better, but the trees are more important than the trade at the moment for him.
I want to take a look at the resources from everybody because gold's so important. Salad actually has the most gold, but he doesn't have a lot of trade running, so that'll be the problem for him in the long run. And look at Green's position now in the corner of Salad's base. He has siege onagers there. He has a castle going up that does have crenellations. It's going to be really hard to deal with because it is Teutons as well, so free murder holes. And Red has his trade carts there, just going to go down to those SOs. That's a waste. He's still making them as well, it looks like. The only real battle right now is purple and orange, but everyone's just sitting back, relaxing.
Trying to get the trade running, trying to get a lot of map control, and just zoning out, not making any enemies. It's a very big game for them, obviously. A lot of people watching, money on the line. That's not very standard for your typical 1700.
Yeah, it's true, and I'll remind all of Waga's viewers who are still here, obviously a lot of them are probably leaving because they're unfamiliar with the game. I appreciate you sticking around. I encourage you to try and understand it. It'll take some time, obviously, because it's a complicated game. This is a free-for-all matchup. You can set allies and enemies at any time, so we do have some alliances and set up right now, and they will definitely change because there can only be one winner. So it's always very different, and we do have some money on the line, but with so many people watching, these players are not used to it, and it obviously there's probably a lot of pressure involved, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. God of the Godless, thanks for the sub, man. And by the way, no worries about not being able to get involved in this. I'm not worried about it at all. I did see your message earlier. Yellow is now going to be fighting purple. It looks like Koviscus, is he... He's allied with green and with red. Red's not helping him in that other corner. Where is he trading? Actually, he has a decent trade route with green. I say decent.
True, but not that.
It's not
doesn't
great.
have that many trade cards.
Yeah, but at least he has an ally who seems to be safe for now. And green's applying some pressure to blue. The one thing is that Koviscus could be like 3v1'd on the left side.
Yeah, probably. He's going for mainly hussars. Did want a lot to the left-hand side to not get landed. That's actually a pretty nice defense. Even has bombard cannons prepared behind it, now building some more bombard towers, and so microing his comms at the front. So everyone at the moment staying alive. No real reason at the moment. No one really in struggle to die early on here, and that's probably the time where Red should shine in the end.
Yeah, I just find this so peculiar that Red has said no to the trade earlier. Like, he just flat out said no. He's like, that's not happening. And, you know, he has all these castles, he has all these elite cataphracts, and, like, it's not normal play. And yet this is the guy that specializes in free-for-alls. He's not actually a fantastic player by any means, because these other guys played a lot of 1v1s and real teammates. I mean, this is exciting. I want to see what Red has to do. Koviscus is pissed off because he's being 3v1s now. But
yeah,
that's kind of what you would expect.
hey, more trade now. Finally, Orange. He had a very short trade to Gallows 1 gold market, and now it's finally trading with the shortened trade with Teal. Still kind of reasonable, and yeah, purple, as you said, not really happy, but now going for a big raid there in the wood line of yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I wonder what the selling price right now is at. Well, stone is good. Everybody has been selling, for sure. Somebody has sold because selling wood and food is useless right now. I was just curious. It looks like someone has set themselves up for the late game and sold their wood and food.
That's really reasonable to do that. You have way too much food, for sure. Wood might be more important than most other FFAs, but Yeah, I think it's still enough on the map to not fight for the wood just yet. But if you really want to set up for the late game, getting it won't hurt for sure.
Well, this
Oh.
is really important for Salad. He's trying to push into this corner and get his trade back. What were you gonna say, Nilly?
Someone adjusted spies. I think it might have been King Marv even.
I think King Marv did it.
I think so.
I wonder
Was in his
why
point of view
he's-
and saw the kings.
Oh, okay. I wonder why he's doing it. What is he gonna gain from that? You know what I like about that? I like the fact people are doing it, because people don't do it enough, right?
Yeah, I
Yellow's
think so
gonna
as
lose
well.
a lot of his units, but it's not that expensive, especially when you have this much trade. People need to do it more. Man, Teal's looking to push in now. Mala Madre is gonna push in, and it looks like they're gonna try and fight Klavsky. Someone correct me, Klavsky. It doesn't sound as good as Klaviskus. I don't know why I say Klaviskus, but
Lavskis? I would say
Klavskis or
Klavskis.
Klavskis. Okay, we can do Klavskis. But
It's super tough for us, obviously.
yeah, but regardless, this is gonna be very difficult for him.
Now they're pushing 3v1, and he only has mainly hussars, and I can see a lot of harbours at the front there.
Yeah, Siege Onagers behind, Conquistadors, Skirmishers, and just a ton of siege there. He will lose map control, and his trade is not far away then either. I don't see it being easy for him. And Salad is not happy with King Marv. You can see a large army from King Marv. Look at this. Right below Salad's control in the middle, where he had the wood line, there's actually a lot of bodies. Oh gosh, there's actually a lot of raiding from Klavskis with paladins as well on the wood line. But Salad's going to push in there, and he has been trying to push back his trade, and it's been somewhat successful, but not completely.
He lost a lot of traps, and SO there wasn't very cost efficient for him, and not the greatest micro. Maybe he just should have went for the walls first, but he tried to do magic with the traps and got heavily out micro. I watched it for a bit, but nothing really highlighted there.
Oh, I need to actually, since we got the host from Laga, I need to plug this actually, that way people know. If you type !giveaway, there's actually a giveaway that's going to be at the end of the stream. Whether you're here at the end of the stream or not, I will contact you if you win. There's a giveaway of a Corsair Saber gaming mouse. You can get all that info if you type that. I probably should say that because we have a lot of people here at this stream.
Away.
Yeah, I figured I'd say that because we have more people here now. Lokir with the sub, welcome to the T90 Elite, man. That was a decent engagement for Klavskis, considering he's versus 3 people. He killed some SO, killed some Siege, but still there's so much remaining for the other players. One player we haven't talked about is Red, Nilly. And Red is now building some docks, he has some Siege Rams, he has some Trebs. Typing giveaway... typing giveaway will not enter you into the giveaway. It'll link something, okay? It'll link the giveaway link, and then you have to enter yourself with that link. So go to that link and look at the details there. I should clarify, that way people aren't confused. But anyway,
And Red is
very
getting
good game.
all the tech. He's now going for Paladin tech. He's getting the defense upgrade for his infantry. He's going for onagers as well. He really wants to have, all the chances for everything in the tech tree. Look at where he's building new stables. He just built 10 more stables at the edge of the match. At the edge of the map in the very north.
I would look, Nilly, but we're going to see a huge engagement between King Marv and Saladesk. We have the hand cannons, the Siege Onagers, the Halberdiers, the Scorpions. Man, what a huge fight here. And obviously Celt Siege Onagers, but a lot of units going down. I don't know who has come out on top yet, but it looks like King Marv has done an okay job, but he's lost that castle.
That obviously hurts, but he's getting nice shots off. Normally he should trade, less efficiently there against Kelt when both players going full siege, but so that's a bit low on the SO count at the moment.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough units, and now as the Elite Teutonic Knights come out as well, with so many hand cannons behind, King Marv doing a better job there in my opinion. Klavskis not very happy because he
Oh,
doesn't have
big
enough
shot
teammates.
in the middle. Orange bomber cannons very much in danger. Oh, but they got out alive. Sorry for
Oh,
talking.
okay. I was actually looking away from that. I was like, oh no. But we have to pay attention to Red. Nilly, this is where I have to rely on you as a co-caster because Red is going to launch an attack for sure. I just don't know when. People are going to start trying to snipe. There is a king in... Well, each player has a king. I don't know if they're in castles. I imagine they're in castles. So if the king goes down, the player is dead. They're out of the game. So we could see some king snipes. We could see some betrayals. Will it happen?
Yeah, we
We'll
can always
see.
ask me if them all numbered except purples.
Okay. Well, Blue Coffee has a lot of resources. It actually looks like Salad was able to clear up this corner. Or at least he's trying to. He's getting close. So maybe he can get a little bit more gold, and that'll mean Blue Coffee can get a little bit more gold as well. It kind of annoys me that Blue Coffee isn't blue, because it's Blue
Yeah.
Coffee. But anyway, it's
Oh.
just a small issue.
Yeah, don't talk to me about it. I've been casting games of VNS Yellow for 10 years now. At least it feels like it. And he never plays yellow!
Oh yeah, I know. I've had a lot of questions. Like people in the Twitch chat are always like, "But he's blue." I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That's a funny point, Nilly.
Oh, God.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Orange throwing away so many bombard cannons here to Hussars. He killed one bombard cannon with his bombard cannons, but now the Hussars and Paladins coming in. You know what? I have to give Klavski's credit. Though he's been 3v1, he's done a good job. He hasn't lost a ton of ground, maybe a castle or two.
Yeah, that's very good, and still with reasonable kill sets as well. Luna getting nice shots against green.
Oh, wow. Salad doing a great job pushing in against King Marv. King Marv at 142 population, maybe preoccupied with holding that trade in the right corner, but take a look at how much ground he is losing at his own base.
And that's one gold spot down. Very low on the siege workshop count now as well. I think he should go for... probably Paladins would be a great counter. I only see like 15 Harbidiers to protect like 30 siege units.
Yeah, I mean, I can only see Klavski's getting more salty if King Marv goes down. Because if King Marv goes down, he's not going to have any allies. And how do you deal with this Celt Death Ball? I mean, you're right, Paladins would be a great move to pick off the siege, but if more Halbs come out, it's not going to be easy.
Read how purple is begging. Go backstab someone, please. Please,
Yeah.
please.
Gold.
Yeah, he can't take it. He's like, I can't do this. Please, just kill somebody. King Marv's now whining as well. But this is what happens. This is Diplo, you know? This is what happens. Red still has not done anything. He was dealing with a small attack from Klavski's early on. I can't say that Klavski's or King Marv have done anything wrong, guys. I mean, this is what happens, and it's unfortunate, and it's Diplo. But Red, I feel like, will just sit here and sit here and sit here and wait to attack, and he will backstab. He will definitely be one of those players to backstab.
It is Diplo indeed, but not for everyone.
Yeah, look at Red's kill death ratio. He has 11 kills and 56 deaths. While meanwhile, Klavski's has 373 kills and 461 deaths. This is the benefit of being the weaker player, Nilly.
Yeah, and playing it more defensively.
Yeah.
He still gets straight done as well, and yeah, he's getting all the benefits without having the chance to lose. But I think Red is a player who, in this lineup here, will finish second or third a lot.
Okay.
Because players don't mind to have him around, but in the end, he's unlikely to win it, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if he'll be able to finish the game. So many shots here. This is how you break computers. Look at all the siege onagers. The castle's on top, of course, helping out. But this is just insane. Paladin's coming over from Klavski's. But this is mind-blowing. The castle's down. The siege onagers. But Salah just has too many numbers. Oh! But that siege workshop had more siege onagers. Wow.
They're getting good shots off, and now finally purple is coming in, and I can see like 4 halberdiers only. So all the SO and the trap will go down. Beautiful team play actually here. So it seems like 5v2 you can hold.
Yeah, that was great teamwork. You're definitely right, Nilly. The Paladin's coming over. Keep in mind that Klavski's fighting on the left side as well. Though I think most of these Paladins will now go down. That was definitely a good hold for the time being. Even some Teuton scouts coming out now to help. But Salad gonna try and continue to push in. Sub Autumn says, what's the best way to break in new soccer cleats before tomorrow with that donation? Dude, go run for 24 hours. That's the best way to do it. But big fights everywhere. Trade running all throughout the map. Just dead bodies everywhere. What a game we have, and this has been a great second game in Regicide Rumble as J-Sib subs. Welcome, man. Welcome to the T90 League. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, it seems like we need a 4K monitor here to just see everything on the whole map. Just zoom out like or 10K or something and just see the whole map, maybe in a cinema, and everyone lean back and see the whole map at the same.
Yeah, exactly. We need to be able to have like to be able to toggle between different resolutions, really. That'd be so cool to be able to do that. Okay, so someone's asking what the teams are. That's actually a pretty good point. So let's try and address this. King Marv, currently, in the green, is allied with Klavski's in the purple. That's pretty obvious. I believe they might be allied with red as well. Oh, King Marv's actually allied with yellow and teal. And yellow, too. Huh, did that switch recently?
It feels like it, yeah.
That's odd. Yeah, it's like they want to kill... Do they want to kill Klavski's? For whatever reason? Let's take a look at Klavski's. Klavski's is allied with only green.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot. And you can see Salad running in, finding where that king is. He's not going to be able to do anything with those World Raiders, but that's not good for Klavski's at all. Maybe the first person to whine a little bit, complain a little bit, is the first person that will go down here. Them not liking that.
Yeah, but he only was whining because he was predicting that he might go down first. And it feels like, the 5v2 will continue, and I wouldn't be surprised to see, Klavski's and King Marv dropping out first here.
Okay, well, what is Red doing at the moment? He looks like he's sending in his Siege Rams and his Elite Cataphracts all at once.
He's up to 12 kills.
He's allied with everybody but purple, right?
Yeah, he's
with everybody but purple. And he's up to 12 kills. So is he gonna send this army all the way through these buildings and try and kill purple? Is he the designated destructor?
Wow,
no
up
way.
to 14 kills. He's on a killing spree.
No way. If he sends these cataphracts and these rams, he has infantry in the rams for the extra speed. If he sends these units,
they did enough work
kills...
for now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now they're chilling. It's Friday evening. It's enough. Kill two archery ranges. Chill a bit. Get your trade running. Maybe some more stables at the north of your base. And don't overextend there.
Well, here's the thing. Like, the other guys that are playing are incredible players. Like, they can focus on so many different things. Like, they're constantly moving their units. And he messaged me, Blue Coffee messaged me, and he's like, hey, can I play in the first game? Because I'm definitely not as good as them. And I said no, because you're over 1700. Like, it would be breaking the rules. And he said, okay. And he signed up, right? So I can't bash him at all. But the way he's playing is actually very smart. It's just he doesn't have, the high level of skill they do. Like, look at him blowing up
he might
the
get some
shoreline
kills. Purple is doing the mistake.
Like, does Purple know that he's killing
he
him?
He just thinks he's playing against everyone, but why would
Purple
he
doesn't
attack? But Red is going back.
Purple thinks that that he's allied, but Red, look at Red walling up the river. They're both walling up the river now. This is really smart to protect from from landing. So I like what Red's doing, and Red might be able to get a snipe. I mean, he could run through the gate. That'd be so sick. If he,
Let's
no,
see.
wait, if, I mean, fat chance, right? But if he's able to get this army through the gate and kill the king, I would lose my mind. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
It's unlikely though. I
Yeah.
think Purple has enough army there. A lot of paladins performing pretty well, and yeah, even monsters
said
of
just-
green could help out.
He said, "Just pass." I'm just passing through, and Klavsky's is just like, "Where? Where?"
I could go through the gate as well. Oh, closing the gate now.
And now
but
he's
still a lot
locking
of
the
trade
gate.
cards.
Yeah, exactly. So there's trade. He's gonna block the trade now. Purple doesn't trust him. He's like, "Screw this guy." Purple has got to be so confused now.
Oh god, this looked like a Sunday adventure.
He made it all this way. That's just great. That's just great. What an entertainer. Okay, so Salad just said, "Let's fuck him." Who are they talking about?
Probably.
Now he is fighting.
Purple. Not sure. Let's see. Where I can see some army.
Red is so smart. He's saying, "Why you attack me? I just passed." Dude, then pass. You just started to do shit. Oh, this is great. Okay, now Red's gonna pass. And Red's just playing mind games. He's saying, "You attack me," when in reality he attacked first.
No. Purple attacked first. He was
Well,
still on friend mode.
Yeah. Well, Red did attack earlier on, but Purple didn't realize. That's what I meant. Because didn't he attack a couple of Purple's like hand cannons before he came to this
okay.
area? At least I believe so. This is great. Purple's got to be so triggered. Like, he's got to be so tilted. I would be so pissed off after how annoyed he was earlier on. He's got to be annoyed.
And now it really became a 5v2. Before that it was like a 4v2.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, since Red is there with so much army, all the trade cards are running around, and look where the trade of King Marth and Klavkis is actually going.
Yeah. Yeah, because that gate's locked. Well, Red's actually helping them out. He's going to take the gate down with the siege rams. But Red changed Green to enemy as well now, so because Green was attacking him. So that attack was interesting, but that's about it.
And overall points are still pretty close. 28k to 22k? First and last?
Yeah.
It's still very close together.
But what I want to know is, what in the world has Orange been doing? Okay, what is Orange going to do with these? Okay, so Sci-Fi just said, let's fuck him, right? He just said, let's fuck him, and then Yellow said yes. So, who are they talking about? It must
Well,
have
it
been...
has an endless amount of bomber tanks in the middle.
I know.
At the same time, Yellow is preparing a landing with a lot of rams and hussars trying to kill Purple.
Okay. Wow. There's so many trade cards, they can't even run through.
I think Teal's king positioning is pretty bad because the king can't run from there.
So they're going to go for Teal, I think, because Teal wasn't part of that conversation.
Oh, can we change diplomatic stance to... So... Oop. Now yellow and green are enemies.
Yellow and green are enemies. Did I miss that?
Now they are. But... I don't see them really fighting at the moment, so that's not too important.
Well, hold on a second. These bombard cannons are trying to go through the gate, but all the trades there, they can't get through. I think that Sci-Fi is going to go for yellow. The Paladins are now going in. Sci-Fi is definitely going for yellow.
Oh. Or maybe he's going... head up to the landing? Of yellow?
Well,
No.
that would... There's no way. This has to...
Oh, the king is running. The king is running to the right-hand side. Cambridge is seeing it.
I don't know where the king went.
The king is on the right-hand side castle of Cambridge, in his main base.
Dad gone.
Well, the bombard cannons are going to disintegrate everything now.
And they're pretty close to the castle
Oh,
with
I
the king
see it.
inside.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I was looking at the other castle below the hill. Wow. This is what we wanted. Come on. Come on, Sci-Fly. Kill everything. Now, this is screwed them both up. Because their trade is ruined now.
Yeah,
There's bombard
and
towers
Orange
everywhere.
will lose a lot of gold there, and he doesn't have a lot of units to kill the...
The Paladins
King,
can't get
actually.
through. The Paladins can't get through because of his own trade cards. I think that Yellow's going to come out on top here. Sci-Fly has just screwed himself.
There are a lot of paladins coming.
We'll see. Can
And
he
now
get the
he's
king?
going for the castle. Oh no, where's the king? Another
Did
castle.
Did you control group that king? I don't know if I got it earlier.
Yes,
oh, I did
yes, I
get
got
it.
it.
Okay, I have it. Yeah. So it went to the castle below the hill.
And
Can
the
the
bombard
bombard
cannons
cannons
are
last?
down.
No, they won't last. There's going to be too many rams in close. Sci-Fi,
Yeah.
he's in trouble. But meanwhile, look at Salad's base. Look at Salad's base. He's in trouble. Teal has landed, or he ran in, or something.
Oh, nice catch there. Is the king there?
I don't know. Yes,
Yeah,
it
yes,
is.
it is.
Did he realize the World Raiders have to chase? The gate's open. The king's gonna run away. Of course, there's awkward pathing because there's so many units out on the map. The king's gonna need to run away. Salad is at 190 pop. He had a lot of resources earlier. He's fighting on the front. The king's running away.
The purple Tassars, maybe. Now he's going back to the north. Oh, Tito's actually passing with this.
What is
Oh,
Salad
Daddy
doing?
coming.
I think
Daddy
he's gonna
coming,
die. I think Salad's gonna die. What kind of game is he playing here? It's a 24 HP.
Daddy Barnett.
He's gonna die. He's gotta die here. He's done. Yellow's alive, but Salad is out. What a snipe by Teal. And look at this battle. There's so many dead bodies everywhere. Oh man, the king was wrecked. Jeez.
Oh, don't tell me
Oh no.
that Blue
Oh no. Yeah,
left the game.
I know. He should have known. We'll find out here in a second.
Let's play some intermission music. Dum, 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 dum. Oh no, guys.
If he alt tab, maybe.
I will alt tab. But I don't want to see the bad news. And I don't see them. He's still in game. He's still in game.
Oh, it's a pause. Okay.
It's a pause.
Okay.
That's small strategic discussion. Okay.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
No, it was a
That's
7-man FFA. Now we're down to 6 players only. How do we continue here? Okay, I will build
What-
units. Okay, I will get more wood. I continue trading.
Red is just sitting back like, I can do it. I can do it. Guys, it was just to build up the suspense.
Yeah.
It was
one
planned.
down.
Look at this base from Yellow. This is nuts. He has all the gold in the world. And that's the thing. Let's look at Salad real quick. He had a lot of resources. Not as many as you would expect. But he still had a lot of resources. But he's done now. And this is Regicide. Wow. Sci-Fi is enemy, says Yellow. And Sci-Fi is continuing to fight. There's dead bodies everywhere. Thank God. That was... I thought it was done. But Yellow's in a better position in this fight, I think, because he has all these towers. He has halberdiers, skirmishers, conks, hussars. But you know what this has done? This has given King Marv time. This has given Klavsky's time, because now King Marv doesn't have to fight Salad, and Klavskis doesn't have to fight Yellow for the time being. So they're back in it.
I have a very bad message for Teal. Dude,
Okay.
you're missing caravans.
Really? I didn't
Look
realize
at that. He has 71 trade cards without caravans.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering what Caravan is, it's a speed upgrade for your trade. He doesn't have Caravan, which means he has not been bringing in enough gold. He actually still has 14k gold. Just imagine how much gold he would have.
Oh boy. And it seems like yellow did hold.
Yeah, people are wondering what Teal did. There is a transport over here, so he probably transported. Well, he definitely transported. Because this has been walled off. Look at Red. Hold on. What is Red doing? He's going in again. He's building a bombard tower. He has his typical ram train with 2 trebs, and now his cataphract. So Red is going for it again. But nobody's attacking Red, so he just goes in for his attacks, and then he goes back. So this is great. This is great.
Just passing.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly, just passing. I'm not attacking. I'm just protecting you.
Actually, well, he was a nice guy opening the gate so that the trade cards won't die.
Oh man, this is so true. Just passing by. But Sci-Fly, though he failed his attack, though he screwed up his trade route and possibly ruined his opportunity of winning this game without the trade, we'll have to see. He still has a lot of paladins here, so he's still taking a good fight, and he has a lot of bombard towers, so it won't be too easy for yellow. Somebody just researched treason. My guess is it is Red, because Red is sitting here with a war party.
It wasn't Teal. Red now
Yeah.
trying to clear up the landing of Teal so that he can continue trading on the land of Blue.
Yeah. Red is a very cautious player. He's bottom score, and I really want him to do well. Man, look at how many conquistadors Yellow has. He's 109 military, mainly conquistadors. Such an army. I'm going to look at Sci-Fly and see how much gold he has now. 7k. No working trade cards.
That's not a lot.
I don't think so.
Yeah, orange and yellow
yeah,
had
no.
all their trade running to the base of yellow, and when they became enemies, obviously all the trade cards died.
Yeah. So though it would have been a sick decision, even if he killed Yellow, what would it have done for him? I guess if he killed Yellow and Yellow was still allied with him, it would have been really nice, but...
Well, you can trade with non-allied markets as well.
Well, I guess the problem then would have been the buildings would have been attacking his trade, so he would have lost a lot of the trade.
Yeah, but he had 20 bombard cannons at the time.
Yeah. It's just all timing, I guess.
Okay, so where's
Okay, so-
Red's army? Oh, look at between red and blue, there's a lot of teal trade cards actually trying to achieve something.
Between red and blue. A lot of
On the
teal
river.
trade. What are they doing there? Oh, it's not raiding party, it's trading party.
Oh, and red, the mastermind, is getting the relics of blue now.
Wow, this guy. I'm telling you guys, this is the free-for-all master. Again, all he plays is free-for-alls. He messaged me personally. He's like, hey, all I play is free-for-alls. I really want to play. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. This is the dream. So Teal is gonna be what, trading now with? Well, he's sending up to those markets.
Oh, and now he can trade. No. Huh?
Orange maybe from his markets to oranges. I don't know. We'll have to see where they go. And still no caravan.
No, now he's researching it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Well done. Well done. Now Klavsky's did X. He did signal to Red's base, and he's like, "What is this?" Red is not the most careful guy with his sneaks. Like he just sits there for a while. He tries to play the mind games with his words more than his actions.
Now sending all his monks with the relics carrying back to his base. So now he will have four of the relics, right?
What is Teal doing with these trade carts? Why is he going back to the
he
right side again.
did build some some markets at the base of blue, and he will try to trade a blue, but green is there and might be killing the market there, at the right hand side.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, teal is desperately trying to trade, and now he's not going to be able to.
And that's so bad for red and blue. Red
Yeah.
and teal.
Well, yeah, red has been relying on that trade, and I guess he's not friends with the guys to the left of him, is he? It's really bad for red.
Oh, he's friends
I
with
don't-
orange.
You know what? Orange needs a friend right now, so maybe orange could use Sci-Fly. Or sorry, orange is Sci-Fly. Maybe orange could use red. That would be really nice.
Always, first step, be your best friend.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you
and
gotta be
teal,
nice to people.
teal landing against orange. Oh no, but he realized his friend mistake and is deleting his rams there.
Yellow says, I feel alone, team help me. So that's a good point. Yellow actually has no trade either at the moment.
Orange up to 2 trade cards.
So Sci-Fly is the one who caused this division, right? He's the one who did that. So orange caused this. Everything was good on the left side, and he tried to take the land.
Yes.
So he's to blame. Still, teal is not sure what to do with the trade.
Oh, yellow might do sneak attack into the left hand side of orange, and the
Oh,
I will try to find the king.
okay.
He's in
he
one
has a
of
lot
the
of
towers
fakes.
in the north.
Yeah, he has a lot of fakes. This is brilliant. And guys,
Yeah.
we've seen this a lot on my stream. You gotta put villagers and units in your towers. That way they don't know which building to attack. He's probably gonna assume it's the castle. Go for that first, and it'll give you some time to react. Wonder! What?
Relic.
Oh, relic.
It's standard
Sorry.
Oh, the standard win. So
I-
if you control all the 4 relics, you would have won.
I thought he was going for a wonder. I honestly didn't address that in the settings this time. I don't recall addressing that in the settings this time, but fair play that he ungarrisoned that. Because
Yeah,
it
I
should
think
be
you
conquest.
should keep it and just ungarrison later on.
Yeah, you should keep it, and then at 50 years. Bots are online. This is online. These are live individuals. Yeah,
now-
you're right.
Teal and red are trading on the main base of blue now. Short distance, but they will do it. They will make
Teal
it happen.
and red. Do you know what is it, Tower Defense, where they have the trade carts running and the one
yeah.
section? Yeah, this kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of that. I just kind of got deja vu from that.
It's so painful for us normal AOC randomer players.
Yeah. Whoa! Teal just killed his own trade carts when he killed Blue's villager. I know you missed that, but the stream saw it. What was that? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, now attacking the farms.
Okay, did Yellow go for that sneak yet? He did not. Yeah,
some-
people were giving me a hard time because I said Wonder. Wonder was just my first response.
First reaction.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
reaction. But honestly, you're right though. Red should garrison this and then say, "Hey, I'll ungarrison later." But that would put everyone on edge, and then they would attack Red. You know what I mean? Be like, "I don't trust him."
Yeah, maybe it's just, we said it a lot of times, staying under the radar. And if your name on the left hand side is always ticking,
Yeah, yeah,
it's not under the radar.
exactly. Okay, well, I wonder if Sci-Fi is feeling confident enough to fight again. I'm looking at his resources. I'm guessing not. He has an army here defending, but he doesn't have a lot of gold.
Pop 130. Lowest one of all the live players at the moment. But
let's
let's
look
look
at-
at trade cards. Yellow
Let's look at
still without any
resources
trade.
now. Yeah, let's look at resources. We need to do that. Yellow has... Is he trading again? Not creating any trade cards. 17k wood, food, and gold. We'll look now at green. We'll go down the score. Wow. Okay, 8k wood, 30k food, 15k gold. Looks like there's a pause at the moment. Klafski's decent amount, 3k wood, 8k food, 3k gold. He does have some trade though, and so does King Marv. They're still allies. Maybe till the very end. Sci-Fly, we just talked about him. A look at Blue Coffee, who everybody's rooting for. 11k gold, 37k food, 25k wood. And that's the relics working for him, but also the trade. And then Teal, 3k wood, 33k food, and 17k gold. So, it looks like yellow and orange struggling for resources. Other players not doing too bad.
Yellow isn't struggling for resources.
Oh, did I get it
He's
wrong?
only struggling for gold. He has 17k
Yeah,
wood,
yeah.
17k food. So you can build a lot of halberdiers at least.
Yeah, it's true. Sci-Fly definitely struggling, and somebody else I mentioned struggling. Maybe only Sci-Fly. Anyway, they're the resources, and everybody seems to be sitting back for the moment. Trade definitely important, so you gotta set up those trade routes.
Teal now coming over against yellow, but nice defense there with the cannon guns.
Honestly, I would really like to see yellow land buildings, because he has this water control. It'd be really nice. Like, why fight Sci-Fly where Sci-Fly's expecting it? But it does look like they're Teal and Orange are gonna try and team up on yellow. They just talked about it in the chat. Oh, geez, look at this fight. Klafski's and King Marv gonna push out and team up on red. Someone help
It's not
Teal
a
our
real
trade.
fight at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, so red is that guy I want to do well, but at the same time, he's the guy I hate playing with when I play. like, he's that guy that will backstab me in an instant when he runs into my base and says he's gonna be my friend. But right when he gets attacked, he asks for help. You know what I mean? So, it's like, that's why he's a perfect Diplo player, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, just a passenger.
Yeah.
Or like, how do you call a guy who's only passing? A passer? It's not really a passenger.
I guess he's a, only
passer.
passing would be... I have a word, Nilly. I just can't seem to bring it to mind.
Okay.
A spectator.
Yeah.
There we go. A spectator. He's a spectator. But,
No, I wanted to use the word pass because you said I'm just passing.
well, a
the first
passenger would be fine then, but a passenger
Really?
wouldn't really fit AOC,
Yeah.
I guess. He's gonna sit behind his walls. He is Byzantine, so it's a great defensive civilization. As long as his gates are locked, and they are all locked. I mean, you can just sit behind here and fire away. And passerby would be fine too. Oh geez.
that makes
Oh
sense.
geez. How is that gate open? It's
What
locked.
trade cards?
That was weird. I guess he didn't have that one locked. He's just now locked it.
And not before at least.
Okay,
No,
Teal's
having-
coming over to help. Assuming he has good intentions. You never know.
Yeah, but that's just a beautiful defense here. By Byzantines, onagers, bombard cannons, big walls, bombard towers behind as well. And yeah, Purple simply doing nothing.
I realized that I forgot a sub earlier. So Erdo's Bacon, thank you for the subscription, man. Welcome to the T90 Elite. And I may have missed the woo woo woos earlier, so thank you guys for the woo woo woos. I'm sure you had them in the chat. King Marv going for cannon galleons now. So maybe, you know what wouldn't be a bad idea is a dock to the right of these walls from red and tossing up some docks and going cannon galleons. That'd be a really good idea, I think.
Maybe.
But I don't know if he wants to
but-
waste population space on that. I don't know. He'd need a lot of them.
Students only have normal cannon guns, no elite
Yeah.
cannon guns as well, so they won't be super effective.
All right, well,
Funny how Zeladesk is out of the game for at least half an hour and still 15 points out of 7.
yeah. Well, that's the beauty of Regicide. Like, if it's a regular free-for-all, like, you know these guys, like, they don't have a chance sometimes. And, like, if it's just one king, like, Teal is the one who killed Salad. That's the beautiful thing. Like, Teal is still lowest in scores. So, that's the beauty in Regicide. Gives everyone an opportunity. And actually, Teal and Red are teammates, too. So, the two at the bottom of the totem pole are fighting back. I like to see.
Yellow playing very defensively. Orange still the only guy with less than 150 pop, only 130. 25 trade cards at the moment. Not the biggest trades anymore. Green is the highest with 55 trade cards.
I think Green's gonna get pushed back. Can he deal with the Cataphracts and the Bombard Cannons and the World Raiders? I don't know. I don't think he
Rams
can.
are most important at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Since he doesn't have a lot of production, but purple is helping out a lot. And yeah, 2 casts of Teutons are just so strong.
Yeah, it's crazy how important teamwork has been in this one, Nilly, because, again, Red has not been exceptional when he's gone in by himself, but right when he gets some help from Teal, he's been good. And same goes with some of the other fights when Green, who's now struggling by himself, gets some help from Klavskis. They've done really well, and this is exactly what you want to see
you
in
have to look
Diplo.
at Yellow's landing. He has a transporter there, but maybe going against Conquistadors. No, he gets the drop off.
Yeah, but at least now Sci-Fly is aware. But oh well, Halberdier's gonna be coming in, and more Rams. But I don't know how long that'll last. Now that Sci-Fly's aware, he'll probably call Teal to help out. Teal is the wingman, constantly helping out, and the Paladins will finish off those Rams.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like Teal is the guy who has the greatest macro to fight like a 3 front fight.
Yeah, I don't know if he can now address this side as well. You're definitely right about that. And with the
he's only at
Halberdiers there, Yellow...
145 pop at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. Yellow may be able to do a decent amount of damage now that he has the Halberdiers. But I think Conquistador is going to be very important when King Sniping comes into play. And Yellow's actually just going to run away.
Yellow's, just transporting his Halberdiers back.
Why did Red say hi? I wonder. He said hi. I wonder why he did that. He said hi in the chat, but I'm not sure why he did that. But nonetheless, he's getting pushed back in a huge way. Look at green and purple pushing. I'm gonna see what...
Orange. Purple is asking 2 orange can see it.
I'm gonna look and see who yellow is allied with at the moment. He is allied with green, he is allied with red and purple. But he doesn't have any trade because of the river. He's no trade. How do you... It bothers me that he's not pushing for trade. Like, I would be sending villagers over to where purple has his markets, and I would be trying to trade with green if you're allied with both of them. It's worth it. It's worth it.
He has a village over there. Maybe he was thinking about it.
Yeah, it's just too big of an investment to just keep fighting and losing units slowly. And just not having trade.
Look at the land of blue in the top at Fields Markets. Somehow yellow got a villager.
Yeah, I see
there.
him. Okay.
He could kill the trade there.
He could. That's actually a very interesting point.
So weird.
So,
how did the villager get there?
I don't know. I do not know, Nilly, but one ram... He's making siege rams! Are you kidding me? That's insane! I don't even know how you spotted that. I don't know how you spotted that. Now, he could have ran through Green's base, of course, because he's allied with them. But that's
Yeah,
That's
but if
gonna
you
be
have
bad.
this idea, you have two guys who are closer to it, just say, oh, go and check the trade there. You don't
Yeah.
think like, oh, my villager is double the HP, I will send a low villager running around the whole map to get that trade line.
yeah, and now actually Green's prioritizing that side as well. You can see he's sending some villagers there. Building docks is not a bad idea. Well, I guess Klavsky's and King Marv, purple and green, have had this control in the middle, which maybe allowed Paulette, that's what my stream would call her, to get over there. So the markets will go down, and that means no trade for Malmadre here in the teal, and red either, who has actually not been trading very much anyway. But now red's sending villagers down into orange's base. So I wonder what red is planning on doing. This is the first time red has come down into this corner all game.
Wood price is at 200.
Yeah, we haven't talked about wood in a while.
Yeah.
I think... Is there wood? I'm going to check lumber camps. Not
Oh,
very
red
much.
has some. Then we have some for orange and teal. I think yellow's completely out of it. Purple has a bit left. Green is completely out of it. In the middle, there's nothing left.
So, trade is extremely important then. And who has trade right now? Well, Klavsky's and King Marv. They have trade running.
Kraft is only at 18, and Soulfly has 57.
What? Really?
Yeah.
He got up to 57? Oh, he does have 57. He's running it through. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right.
Suddenly, red is fine with it. To have trade through his base.
Yeah, you're right.
Changed his mind.
Exactly. They had a meeting. They made some compromises. Probably married off some daughters, and now they can trade.
Oh, King Marv only now going for Cavaliers. So 2 hours into the game, the Teuton is finally going for the Paladin tech.
Yeah. Well, red's still defending here. You can see that Malmadre is sending his trade cards through the battle. Pathing's a little awkward because there's so many units here. There hasn't been a lot of snipe attempts.
Red is sending in 35 hussars through the base of green now.
I love it.
Maybe some ground attack.
Yeah.
King Marv could kill everything if he sees it, not sure.
Oh, not a ground attack.
Not a ground
Oh,
attack,
it is
but
a ground
still
attack
getting
there.
some.
That was a great ground attack. Oh my gosh. That was
realism.
beautiful.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah. I didn't think he was at first. And red doesn't give up, man. He just continues to send.
Actually, let me see. Because King Marv has this. Oh, actually, the king is there. In this very town center, at the
In the
house.
TC? Oh.
Yeah. So if he would have gotten through with all his 40 hussars, he could have actually gotten the snipe there.
Yeah. Why put it in the TC? Okay, now he's moving it.
Mind games.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hashtag mind games.
Hashtag
Now getting into the
passing by. Hashtag just passing.
And now purple. I'm not 100% sure what's going on the trade here. Yeah. Yellow. Is he trying to prepare another attack against orange? It feels a bit like it.
I think yellow. I think everybody needs to they're fighting unit v unit, but they're running into military buildings, they're running into castles, running into towers. They need to start prioritizing some siege, like some siege rams. I think he mentioned that 10-15 minutes ago. We'll see what happens here. There are cannon galleons now from green. He's going to focus down this wall, and he's going to allow Klavsky's to run in. And once oh, the gate's open. The gate is open.
Oh, that's costly.
Yeah, that is costly. Everything will go
Oh, and
down
he's
here.
simply going for the kill.
Is he going for the
Take a
kill?
look. Blue coffee.
Oh, it's in the
Dentist.
TC in the back. It is in the TC in the back.
Oh yeah.
I'll see
Okay,
if he
paladins
moves
are
it.
going there. Some castles in between, monks aren't converting. This might be a kill.
Yeah, it might be. This pathing is brutal to watch, but it happens sometimes. These
Yeah.
guys have tired legs. Now, I don't know if Blue Coffee...
Ooh, not closing the gate in time.
No, he hasn't locked the gate yet. Now, Paladin's not the best unit. Oh, he did lock it. I'm a little bit behind you, Nilly. He did lock it, but it wasn't in time. He's saying shit, okay?
He's running to the left castle, and remember, Byzantine's castles over 8k HP.
Yeah, okay. So
The
that...
game's lagging so hard.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Probably one of the players, or maybe just the fact. Honestly, you can't blame players as much as you could probably talk about the fact that this game has gone on for over 2 hours and there's so many trade cards and units. But yeah, these paladins probably just going to need to do as much damage as possible. You're not going to kill these castles. You got to push in slowly with rams. Got to be a slow push.
Well, you could go for a snipe, but not with Blue Coffee, the most experienced FFA player.
Exactly, yeah. He
Ever
didn't lose that much. Oh, no, he's losing this trade. This is really good from Klavskis. And elsewhere, we still have to pay attention to Sci-Fly. It's like Sci-Fly and Yellow have not advanced in ages, for lack of a better term. They've just been sitting here. And this is actually bad for Sci-Fly. Remind me again, is Sci-Fly allied with Klavskis?
I will go into the point of view of
okay.
Starfly.
He is. So I guess Sci-Fly's not losing his trade, but Red is. So that's good for Sci-Fly.
Okay.
If anything, Sci-Fly is going to have more efficient trade now once Red loses all his cards.
Well, Red still has 35.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But why? Okay, now Yellow finally has Conquistadors. He has Rams. Now this is when you need to go for the transport. But what's the wood count like? Well, actually, there's still a lot of wood in the bank for most players. But you gotta think there's not a lot of wood left on the map.
Nope, 413 to buy.
Wow. And that's 413 to buy 100 wood, guys. I wish they would clear up their trade route a bit. Let these awkward trade routes just delete some walls.
Yeah, you don't want to delete walls. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Red. This guy does not give up. Look at Red in the right corner. Well, not necessarily in the corner, but near that corner where they were trading before with Salad. There's 2 siege workshops. He has some rams there. There's champions. He has some transports on the way. This guy will not give up, Nilly. Bless you.
Thanks. Green now even going for the champ line as well. Not really sure why is that. He has a lot of castles still left, or at least 3, so he could still go for Teutonic Knights.
Yeah.
Just so much stronger than champs.
Someone said, how much gold do you get for selling wood at this stage? There you go. If you sell wood, you get 155 gold.
No, I have it at 223. No, wood.
Oh, really?
127.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you're about
I
5
gave you
seconds
the
ahead of
stone
me for
truck.
whatever reason. But, so it may have
Okay.
changed because people were selling
I
some
can
stuff.
slow down a bit.
No, you don't need to. I'm just saying that may be why it was a little bit different, but...
Then I can always spoiler King's dying.
Yeah, so just contain your excitement for like a couple seconds, but Yeah, red's gonna go for it. I think green knows what's going on, though. I mean, this is no surprise. Green did X this. That's the reason I saw it. I just think it's so funny how red does not give up. Like, regardless of the result, red has been a huge topic of conversation and very exciting. So I have to hand it to the guy. Like, this is how you should play.
What is yellow actually doing? It feels like he's only farming and patrolling.
Yeah. Well, he
He
doesn't have
has-
trade, so maybe he's playing it safe. I just don't know.
He doesn't have trade. He isn't getting wood. He isn't getting gold. He isn't getting stone.
Yeah, it
Just
does.
chilling.
It is kind of annoying that he hasn't attempted to trade because he has all these markets and he hasn't transported for trade or anything. Oh, okay, there's a market placed next to Klafski's market. So he's actually attempting to get a market up. So maybe he sent a villager. So that's good. He's going for it.
Oh, finally.
But yeah, exactly. He was sitting there patrolling. Maybe he went to the restroom. Maybe he's like, you know what? I have enough units. I need to go use the restroom. And when I come back, we'll start the trade.
Yeah, maybe.
So red is going in for the raid. And actually, if he kills the markets, this would be really annoying for King Marv and co. But I don't think
Dance
he's going to be able
against
to.
Teutonic Knights.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. But yeah, we
yep.
said green and purple might be the first ones dying. And it seems like they're pushing back so well.
Yeah, I know. And I think it just came down to them sticking together, you know? Times
Yeah.
were rough, and they stayed together, guys. This is good relationship advice. Good relationship advice. It's not
Better
easy,
love
okay?
story than Twilight.
Exactly. It's not easy. Don't be a passerby. You know, stick together. And you can do it. You can prevail, and we'll see if it happens. And I think that's why, because they've had their trade route running consistently. And a lot of Rams now for Klafskis, and you know, like you said, Teutonic Knights being very strong, and Paladins, just a very good combo. Very good teamwork from King Marv and Klafskis as well. They've done a really good job.
Indeed. Very, very, yeah, pleased with them. And now they're getting closer and closer to, yeah, very important trade.
Okay,
Hello.
so I got a message from Eddie. I'm gonna tell him I'd like to wait. But the one thing that Klafskis has is siege rams, which is amazing. We didn't have siege rams with this push for a long time, and if he has siege rams, he can take out these buildings, and that's gonna be perfect.
Indeed. Orange now getting a very long trade here against Teal, but oh boy, the pathing is so weird with this trade card. Look at Orange base and how the trade cards are going through
It's
his
a
walls.
maze! What is this? This is so peculiar. Yeah, still just gonna communicate with Eddie here.
And that would be so
Okay.
much better with the balancing patch. The balancing patch giving trade cards more gold, but giving them 2 pop. So we will
Yeah.
see way less units. They will block each other less. The game will lag less, and you still get the same amount of gold. So, that's one of the favorite changes for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. It really does, because then there's... Well, exactly what you said. I was going to say exactly what you said. It's pointless. Teal trying to make units, and this is why you kill production buildings. He's trying to make units out of the buildings that are going down. He's going to be forced to make more barracks, more siege workshops in a moment, because the siege rams cannot be stopped at the moment. But he has a lot of Woad Raiders coming in, with Scorpions behind. I guess the question is that going to be enough?
We'll see. Road Rider and Scorpion actually super good against any trash compositions. I think. Oh god, Teal just researching chemistry and botkin arrow now. Oh,
Wow.
it is 2 hours, 17 minutes into the game, but better get them now than later.
Yeah,
And,
it's true.
Yeah, he's clearing it up.
He's been a little late with a lot of upgrades this game, but yeah, like you said, might as well get him. It's almost one of those things like, you know what? People are watching me. I'm not gonna get him at all. That way people don't know I missed him. But yeah, you know, it's
chemistry
fine.
is tough to hide.
Yeah, it's true. Especially with Siege Onager being researched. But
Yeah.
the Scorpions are
Actually-
in a good position here. I like how he has his Scorpions wedged in between the barracks and the castle. And now the Wood Raiders are there. This is a good fight for him, and Sci-Fi is helping him out.
If you go for SO only, you can actually make an argument for not doing chemistry.
Yeah.
Because chemistry is slowing down the projectile speed.
Yeah, that's very true, and a lot of people don't know that. It's kind of stupid, but it is a fact.
But for Scorpions, obviously, 16 plus 1 really makes a difference. So you want to get it. What is
So-
Red doing at the moment?
Is Yellow allied with Orange now?
Wood, please.
Oh, they're friends.
What?
Yellow is allied with Orange now. After all that time, they're friends again? Are you kidding me?
What?
After
How
all
can
that.
you describe that love story? Like,
Yeah.
it was so beautiful at the start, then we parted the ways for 25 years, and then we became best friends and lovers again.
Exactly. I don't know. Red, why don't you backstab Teal or Orange, says Koskis.
Hey, he isn't the backstabber.
Yeah, I don't know. Red just... Like, he doesn't... It's so weird how he does his pushes. It's not like a full-on push, because he knows that if he completely tries to backstab someone or kill someone, he'll lose. He goes for
Now
small
I got it.
little attacks.
I think Red just is counting on his very stable internet connection. And yeah, he just knows, okay, my internet is well set up. I don't have Virgin Internet like Zero Empires. And I can drag it out for 12 hours. And
I hope
expect
not.
3 or 4 other players to drop.
I actually looked at his profile, and when I looked at his profile, he had like some 4-hour games, and I actually didn't think about that. I wasn't like, you know what, he could do that in Regicide Rumble, but you know what, he's in a corner right now, and he is trading, and no one wants to kill him, so you never know. We still have another game after this, and unfortunately, we're supposed to start that game now. Actually, I am debating telling them to start it now and we can do the rec. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, oh, wait. That could mean... No, we can jump if this game ends.
I
but
can jump.
Think about it. This
Oh, wait,
game
you
is
have to
taking
play.
the other game
have
is
to
taking
play.
3 hours.
Yeah.
We don't get the rec, and we have a downtime of an hour as well.
Well, you would need to play in that as well.
Well, that's not the most important factor.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's saying we can wait. Alright, so we'll just see how it goes. Sorry guys, obviously I'm trying to stick to a schedule and I don't want to make the players... I don't want the players to leave. That's the main issue.
Okay, next attempt of Red, going in with 30 hustles again. Let's see how it goes this time.
Here we go.
Prepare your Rex emotes.
Yep, prepare your Rex emotes, indeed. Okay, so Green's trying to wall them, but he does have SOs here again. Like, what is he doing with these? I don't know. I don't know what he's going for here.
Well, he's finding some SO for himself.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a lot of Hussars just for 4 SOs. But I guess he's killing gold units.
Yellow's fighting again!
He did it!
After over 1 hour of no rest income except food, he finally got back to gold.
Oh man. He did it. And you know what? That's a little bit better for Sci-Fly. Just a little bit, I think. Because the pathing isn't as bad through his walls. As Sci-Fi is trading in two different directions.
Is he trading with yellow? Why should he? He should always only trade with yellow in the north.
Wait, what was that?
I think Sci-Fi shouldn't trade with yellow. He should only trade to the north to teal.
I thought he was trading with yellow as well. I could have been mistaken. I see yellow's trade carts. Okay, well that's interesting. So orange is basically just allowing yellow to trade. What do you think about that?
It felt like orange couldn't kill yellow. And it also felt like yellow didn't look to get too strong. So I don't mind it out of the position of orange here.
Well, I don't know. Yellow, I feel like yellow only has one thing on his mind, and that is to kill orange. You know? Unless he shifts to the right, but he hasn't shifted to the right to kill purple at all this game. But that would be really fun to see. He might be thinking about it. He has Docs over there. Garreton, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the Team 90 lead. Thanks for the support. Yeah, Nilly, it's just very peculiar for me of Sci-Fi to let him do that. Maybe he's just sick of dealing with all that pressure.
100% sure. Oh, Luke Coffee now getting coinage.
And he already
send
sent some resources to Teal. He sent him some wood. So maybe he's looking to send him some more wood after he already...
And wood is precious now.
Yeah. Well, does Teal have any on his... Well, Teal has like, no eco, man. He has a lot of expired farms in his base. He actually had walled in some of Sci-Fi's paladins. Did you see that? That's funny. But yeah, he doesn't have much. Teal, unfortunately, is in a bad position, yeah.
But he's popped 200. 94 military. Yellow not pushing out? Where does he want to go for?
Well, I thought he was going to be sneaky and go to the left. I think yellow's going to try and kill orange again at some point, but who knows. Maybe they need to focus on killing the others first. I do think that Blue Coffee is a force to be reckoned with just because of the resources he's stockpiling.
Take a look. Oh yeah, sweet stuff. A lot of wood as well.
He has the relics too.
Yeah, that's true.
He only, oddly enough, he only has 3 now. I guess he lost one.
No. One is sitting next to behind to the monastery.
Well,
there
yeah,
were only 4 on the map.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I was just thinking 5. So we're good. So he has 3 collected. I was thinking there were 5, like on a standard map. For some reason, I thought he had one to the right-hand side of the map. False alarm.
Also, by the way, at 90 trade cards.
Who was that?
Starfly.
Oh, okay. And resources looking good for him as well. And he is Spanish. All of his castles queued up with conquistadors, and he might be thinking about a snipe.
Pushing against green in the middle there.
Okay. Oh, massive lag now.
And feels like green and purple really going for it.
Yeah, well, I think they should. They have... Oh gosh, they're fighting on the left, and they're fighting in the middle. But it's just so very difficult with all the trade going.
And Teal not really going for the army composition you want to see. It's mainly boat riders here, no siege at all, because there's so little map control.
I guess, can red push?
Well,
can
yes,
they push
take a big
red?
fight against paladins now, and I think that's not too cost efficient. Trying to take another patrol there, but yeah, that's a very good engagement for purple, I believe.
Yeah, purple's gonna clear out the onagers. Nelly Paladin's coming in from King Marv as well. And then the siege rams behind from Klapski. So that's really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the siege rams take out these towers and these walls. And it's not looking good for red. Look at the trade! Look at the trade! This mess at Sci-Fi's base. He's gonna delete everything now. He needs to delete the houses, I think, most importantly. There's so many trade cards.
Yeah, that at one point it's getting less efficient when you go for more trade cards. And I think you might have reached that point now, up to 93.
Someone said yellow invading orange. I'm making sure that I'm not missing something. I'm not missing something. It's just some trade, guys. But I do appreciate when the chat tries to help me out, because I do miss things at time. No, he does as well, not as often. But this is definitely where Klapski's needs to push in with King Marv and the Rams. They need to like continue to push. When red sits back on this hill, that's a problem. So they need to continue to push, not allow him to have the time to mass those units.
And red has really shown us to have strong defenses there.
Yeah.
Sitting behind his locked gates, onagers out, bomber cannons out, bomber towers as well.
I mean, he has the demo ships on the water. He's just waiting for a transport. Like, he has played this to perfection as far as defense goes. Can he win the game? I don't think so. But you never know. I still think you have to favor Klapski's and King Marv. And I don't think they will turn on each other anytime soon.
No, I think they will earliest turn against each other when they're down to 3.
Yeah, exactly. They might try and snipe each other when they think that weakest link is about to go down. Similar to where Buddy Neval was and Super Lisco in Game 1, where Super Lisco had an opportunity but he waited a bit too long in my opinion. But there we go, Blue Coffee has more units now, and I think, I think that he has had the time. What do you think about King Marv going with Paladins? Do you think maybe some Siege Onagers would be a good idea just to get some big shots?
Yes, but SO are now getting obviously super expensive.
Yeah.
Remember, 500 gold for 100 wood. That means never do math on screen. 800, 960 gold for an SO at the moment.
Yeah. Well, Onagers from Blue Coffee, he's continuing with it. I'll toggle through the resources again. Sci-Fly. Looking pretty good at the moment. Still 3k gold, and that's rising because of all the trade. 2k wood, that's important now. 20k food. Teal's still in this one.
Yes.
1.6k wood, 14k
Let's
food,
Teal.
4k gold.
Let's take a look at Purple's map here. Teal is getting in with a lot of Vote Riders, but just passing by.
Yeah, just passing by. And I feel like Green has Siege Onagers defensively everywhere. And now,
let's see, getting some hits done.
Klapski's is saying backstab to others, but he hasn't backstabbed himself once, if you notice that. Like, he's mentioned it like 2 or 3 times. So he's trying to get the others to do the work. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty smart play from him. You can see that Teal's coming in to kill this castle, but there's no king there. I don't know if the king was there at one point, but Klapski has his king walled in that castle.
Klapski's losing, one of his front castles, but he still has 3.
Yeah, not a big deal for him. He hasn't really been going conquistadors either, which honestly wouldn't be a bad mix for him.
So
I think it would be a very good
addition. At the moment
addition.
is, since we have a defender's advantage in every RTS game, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for anyone to attack at the moment, and therefore we see a very passive game here.
Yeah, it's a good point, and you know that's kind of what I've been thinking for a while. Obviously, if there was a lot of wood, then players could attack and they could justify just continuing to spam. But you're definitely right about that. Now, Sci-Fly is here, and And Sci-Fi has a lot of conquistadors, so now maybe Red will want to fight. And you know what? If there's one player that would fight when it doesn't make sense, it would be Red. So maybe we will see Red run forward and do something here.
Purple trying to clear up against Teal at home is now going back to the front. But yeah, a lot of Kongs agreed, but not enough to fight against, yeah, what looks to be close to 150 paladins here by purple and green combined.
Yeah, and a lot of paladins. A lot of resources still. I'll remind you guys, there is some money on the line for this game. It's around $40 for the winner. At this point, we're like, what, an hour and a half? 2 hours? I think about an hour and 45 minutes real time or something like that. So, they're still at around
like
$15, $20 an hour.
Up to 90 here, like roughly 100 paladins off Leftis and King Marth going in. A lot of ramps as well, and we can see everyone throwing at each other.
Yeah, patrols coming in. You have to think the paladins will reign supreme here if they're patrolling in. I mean, far too many. Sci-Fi trying to micro this, which is admirable, but I don't think that's going to be enough for him. Cataphract's obviously super strong, but nearly far too much from Claviscus and King Marth.
Yeah, way too many paladins, a lot of ramps as well, fighting in the range of the castle, so beautiful positioning as well. I didn't like the starter step micro of Sci-Fi as well. The lag obviously not helping out a lot as well. The coffee wasn't going for their converts as well, so overall, not the greatest engagement, and maybe Purple and Green can find a spot to push here now.
Yeah, pretty interesting that the Kongs actually stayed alive for a while there. Lag tends to favor ranged units, and he did get that tower up. It didn't stay alive for very long, but if he pulls back, maybe he could do something. But more paladins coming in now. He's going to have to fall back.
Oh, I'm pixelating all the comps now.
Yeah, say bye-bye to those conquistadors. You're not going to see them for much longer. He shouldn't even try and run them away. He should just hope they do something. So Claviscus is kind of right. He's saying this will go nowhere until you kill Orange. So he's basically saying this will go nowhere until people turn, and he's right. That would include himself though. This will go nowhere until someone turns. So that would include him. Like, he could turn as well. Obviously, I wouldn't be smart for him.
Yellow, where's he going with his Kongs? Oh, killing some trade cards of Teal.
Oh. Has anyone died apart from Blue? No, Sawa died, and we've just been seeing destruction ever since.
Yeah, but not destruction of kings.
And the populations have been pretty high. I mean, even Teal, who has not had wood for probably an hour, maybe he's had it in the middle a little bit. He's still in this, which is surprising. So, fair play to the players. They've been doing a good job. Yellow and orange are friends again, but yellow is now killing teal, and it's not making things any easier for him. I would really like to see yellow attack orange again. I feel like yellow's in a good position to do that, or vice versa, because it looks like orange is focusing all of his attention towards helping out red. And oh, there's round 3. Just passing. The Hussar's going through again.
Oh god, there's so many harmonies awaiting them.
Blue Coffee, this guy's an entertainer. I love this guy. He's not gonna be able to get through.
Yeah. Completely denied there. Oh, and look at that purple teal coming into the base of orange to fight against the Kongs of Cambridge there.
Yeah. This is very interesting fights. Now we have Paladins and Conquistadors from Sci-Fly. Blue Coffee is saying my last wood.
Red just paid 1k wood tributes to Teal.
Teal.
That's roughly 5.5k gold.
Why?
Yeah,
And
because
actually,
he's a good guy.
yeah, he is a good guy. He is a good guy. Teal has a lot of gold and a lot of food too. He can continue to make woads for a while. Let's see what Red has. Red, not bad with resources either, Nelly. Going heavy camels. And dude, look at his army on the front with his walls. Jeez. You're definitely right. That was a costly tribute. It's so easy for you to
it's so
backstab
easy for
Orange and you're
you
not
to
doing it.
backstab Orange. Yeah, you have to read that.
Yeah, it's so easy for you to backstab Orange and you're not doing it. Oh, they're getting salty. It's so easy for you and he has no walls. All purple, I am ready. Blue Coffee says, all go to purple, I am ready. They all want to kill purple. Because purple's
now
whining.
has a nice army there. Cataphracts against
Yeah.
halberdiers, camels against paladins. So if he can get the right engagement, he could take it pretty cost efficiently.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a 2v1 here. Green has like full Paladin and then full Paladin from Kaviska, so it's still gonna be very difficult for him. But that's funny. That's funny that Red's like, you know what? Let's kill purple, and Green's having none of it because he needs the trade.
Yeah. And fights between camels, although they're cheaper, pretty bad. Not having
Yeah.
bloodlines, not having the last attack upgrade really hurts them. And yeah, he's just getting shredded there.
Yeah. Even though this game is going on for a long time, it is kind of interesting in a way. I'm obviously just not disappointed. Just wanting to get to the next game as well as making sure this game is exciting. But we've all played these games. Like, I've played these 4-hour games before, and I've been extremely disappointed and extremely, like, excited at the same time, depending on the result. So it is interesting to be on the end of the long games every once in a while as a spectator. So here we are, closing in on 3 hours, and we only have one player finished off. And the diplomacy has been pretty good, honestly. A lot of back and forths with the fights, and I can't say this has been a bad game at all. Mr. GPN, you have talked about my pronunciation of the purple player like 16 times, and I have even changed it for you. I am who I am, man. I am who I am.
It is so tough. I remember the old days when Katsuni Map and I were doing the first, what was it, Voice Coming, and we had those all new Chinese teams, and we were all like, okay, the player in the red, Chao Ching, and Katsuni was like, Chao Ching, and Map was, let's call him Chao, and everyone was breaking their tongues. Yeah, obviously it's so tough. Different names, different countries. Don't blame us, guys. We have no idea. We're trying our very best here.
Exactly. People are coming back saying this game's still going. Yes, it is. And honestly, while the game has changed a lot, it has also changed very little at the same time. But players definitely. I'm gonna just toggle through lumber camps now. Not a lot of wood. Not a lot of wood at all.
Yeah, but very, very little. Trying to find some trees, actually. There are...
and now to buy wood, it is 609 gold.
Oh, jeez.
That's expensive.
Red still
It's
has
not
4K.
even... Like, is it even worth it now? I mean, I guess, of course, you might have to do it at some point, but this is really going to limit the amount of siege you can make.
I think you shouldn't seed farms at the moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, look at the amount of
Just
food that
buy-
Yellow has.
Buy food.
Actually, I'm really surprised at the amount of resources Yellow has. He has 69k food. He has 9k gold and 10k wood, and that's really good. All these conquistadors getting destroyed
Boy.
by the siege onager. Oh man.
He's going for more and more camels. Now going for banking. He didn't even have banking. Oh, my head hurts so much.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's happening here? Teal is now against yellow. Wait, teal is now against yellow. Was it not the case before?
It was the whole time, right? Yeah.
I thought so. Apparently not, because they're now enemies. Teal is fighting purple, but I don't think much is gonna happen there.
Nice para corpse. Red is really enjoying this game.
Yeah. Red is now taunting green a little bit.
You know, when it's more than 3 hours, he'll actually start to use the second hand and put it on the keyboard as well, because he knows then when it's getting real.
Yep. when you're saying nice pal corpse, you're starting to get a little bit salty. Oh man, look at the trade rate from yellow now. This, I'll tell you what, this has been an awful game for teal, and I'm not saying that this has been like a poor display from him, but he hasn't had wood for over an hour. He's now getting his trade rated again. I feel bad for the guy, but he's still trying. Oh man, he's gonna lose all of his trade now to these
Honestly,
conquistadors.
like the conquistadors seem so much like they want to kill trade, but they could easily just run around and kill the king.
I know, and I've been waiting for that for an hour. But where is it? You've just been sitting there the entire time, yellow. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's in the most right tower of the top towers, so it is pretty tough to spot, even if you do spies.
Yeah. Yellow don't want to be my friend, says
Yeah,
Teal.
now he's sending in Vote Riders to clear up conquistadors. Not 100% sure.
He has a lot of wood raiders, and he has the resources to make wood raiders. Oh, we could see
Oh,
a
but
nice
Vote Riders are
trap.
from the back as well.
Yeah,
Really?
and there's an SO there. We got these stutter stepping wood raiders.
Oh, but there was a hole.
Yeah, if there wasn't that hole, a lot of those would have died. Look at these woads. Oh, geez, what are you doing, yellow? Oh man,
Ooh.
these woads could run in. Nope. Well, I don't know. So how many units have gone down? Can somebody add that up?
I can do it.
You can do that? Did you say can't or can?
I
You're
can.
gonna do math. You're gonna do math on stream like that? Okay. Go ahead and add that up for us.
So
Make sure
8.2k.
8.2k. All right. 8.2k units have gone down. So we're closing in. We're closing in on 9k. And what is happening here? I'm pretty sure I saw a unit like teleport a second ago.
Stop fighting each other. What?
Let's kill purple.
Let's kill purple. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, they want to kill purple and they want to kill green. Soon to be over 9,000.
Okay, Cameron. Cameron's now going for Cavaliers. 3 hours,
All
9
right.
seconds. Finally kicking in. The tag switch is real.
But why? Well, Cavalier isn't a bad move. But Neely, I just want to see some king snipes, man.
That's somewhat what this should have been about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did tell them to put in match size 6. They went for 8. I think that hurts a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think losing Salad Acid hurt a lot as well, because he was really the guy with some like killing power with his units as well. It was bad, man.
Well, you're definitely right about the fact that if they commit now, they potentially lose more than they gain. Everybody has a lot of resources. Actually, purple Klafskis is struggling with his resources, but most players are doing pretty well.
Oh, Orange is still very much on top. 22k food, 17k gold. And yeah, conquistadors only. Oh, now adding some paladins as well. So very cost efficiently. Take a look. Oh, food is now getting higher. So stone at 540, food at 100, wood at 750.
Wow.
750.
Wood at 750. To buy wood, it's 750 gold. To buy 100 wood, it's 750 gold. That's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm getting a message from FedEx now asking if he can play in the next game. And I'm saying yes. When that ever happens. Oh man, this is crazy. So that's actually good. See, the plan was for this game to go on forever. That way we could fill the game, because we only had 6 signups. But hopefully we'll lose some
clever
players.
T90.
Yep, exactly. All right, guys. So the game's still going. What's going on with Red? Red has a large army, cataphracts, camels, bombard cannons, monk there to heal, which is just beautiful. But I don't see him pushing green. Paladin now coming in for yellow. All right.
Yeah, that's so true. And I thought Viper was doing 24-hour streams. And
Yeah,
like we
exactly.
with 3
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, well, the first Regicide Rumble was part of my 12-hour stream. It took about 8 to 10 hours, so I expect it to be a long one, so it's fine.
Then we
but I
have
just-
like a 4-hour graveyard.
Yeah,
well.
and I thought that was more how the players played that one, but I realistically need to schedule the games differently. I need to have, like, instead of 15, 17, and 19 GMT, I need to do 15, 18, and 21 GMT, I think.
I honestly think we can discuss about that later.
Yeah.
Beautiful
But,
walls now by Red coming in, trying to wall his bombard cannons, but actually those walls are too far behind.
Yeah, just wondering
pause
if
from
players
this
can...
wall.
Yeah, there's a pause. I'm just wondering if players can switch it up a little bit, Nilly. Because they've been attacking the same area, right? Yellow is getting dangerously close to Sci-Fi's King, but he's mainly just, like, protecting his trade and trade rating. But what do you think they can do to change their point of attack? Red, I don't think he can do much, because he has to go all across the map. But what do you think about, like, green? What do you think about purple? What can they do to change things, to change their point of attack?
Green and purple
If
just need to
anything.
defend as well. Just get the
Okay.
trade rolling. And yeah, it's still Spanish trade for purple, so at the moment he's only losing against one guy, or like stalemate against one another Spanish, or actually 2 Spanish, and against the rest he's actually winning with the situation. So at the Spanish, if you want to play it like 100% game theory optimum, you have to wait. Feels
Yeah.
bad, but yeah, that's how you have to play it. And yeah, I'm not surprised to see super long games. We have had some FFAs going for 7 or 8 hours, so that's absolutely an option.
Well, I'm comparing, the wood, and it is getting lower, because I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe it was above 10k for a lot of players before. Now, Klaviscus is at 18 would. And he does not have the gold to continue to buy right now, and he's top scorer. So he's in a bad spot. He's also only at 140 pop. Can't reseed his farms. He's only at 1500 food. Others, though, seem to be in a better position. I would say Teal is kind of struggling just because of the fact that he does not have a lot of farms going on things. But what were you thinking, Noe?
I just watched Dave in the chat, and he wasn't subscribed anymore. And I
Oh,
wasn't very happy.
jeez.
And everyone was spamming Dave smileys. Big
Oh,
engagement
jeez.
now. Green against orange. Oh, green against red.
Yeah, green against red fighting. I also
Oh,
see
and
teal going
perfect
over to
positioning by
yellow.
red here.
Is it perfect positioning?
At least like camels against paladins
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cataphracts
Actually, that's
against
not bad.
halberdiers.
That's actually not bad. You're definitely right about that. At first, I thought the halberdiers were gonna engage against the camels, but you're right. Cataphracts against those halbs, that's perfect. But I don't think he has enough camels, and
Yeah.
also he has some idle units. In the end, again, just too many units from King Marv. And red has been pushed back once again, but he's still in this.
True. Oh,
But he's
spice. Look at the king of orange. He
Oh,
was very close there.
okay, I'm there. Whoa, the game is frozen for me. Is it frozen for you? Okay, I'm back.
Mark dropped. But I think they will continue. I think Mark dropped and they will continue. But keep an eye on the king of orange.
I don't
It's
know where
one
it
of the
is.
Bombard towers.
Okay.
Just look where Tito's attacking in his base. At the very right bombard tower the king is.
I'm watching Nilly. I don't know if he can get it. Come on, Teal. This is gonna be so difficult for him. He shouldn't be focusing on the castle. Okay, it's not in that tower.
On the right one, and he's
No.
losing boat riders. That's so costly. This tower still has full HPs. Completely
not
going for
gonna
the
happen.
castle now.
Yep, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen indeed.
Well,
why did
he-
he do spice twice?
Yeah. He has the gold to do that. He had like 10 gold when I checked. He tried. So green dropped though. And they continued.
It seems like they couldn't continue. They tried to. I just read through the chat. They tried to do, and press to restore or save, but some didn't have the option.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like purple doesn't continue on his own.
Well, in the end, if they tried to save and we couldn't restore it, it would have been worse. So, I don't know. It's always rough when that happens. In these really long games, sometimes things like that happen. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. We'll continue now. What a valiant effort from Teal, but you can see his trade is just getting destroyed now. His castle going down to towers. And paladins and just everything is getting destroyed. But at the same time, Red said, hey, Teal, do you need resources? Do you need food? He says yes. I screwed up. Help me out. Oh, man.
Teal, but at least Teal tried to go for it. I think he
Yeah.
was just lacking. He had 13k gold. He could have went for it. And just to... Yeah, I think when you're trying to go for it, you simply have to have a hotkey on your castle. Just click it. Don't change the vision. Click spies every 10 seconds and just try to find that king. Because if you're investing 60 boat riders, you want to make sure to guarantee the best chances to go for the kill.
Okay, this is weird. So, you know how purple was trading with green?
Yeah.
He should be able to still trade if green dropped. There's no market there anymore. Someone deleted that, and it wouldn't have been purple. You can delete your dead allies' buildings. And the only ally that green had left was yellow. So that means yellow did that, right?
Oh.
So yellow deleted that market, and that is huge.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
so tricky.
Yeah, so that was a smart move. And he actually said, purple, we need trade. which is really weird. Yellow deleted it. Yeah. Trirem saying that. Yep. So a really smart move from yellow there.
Okay, and you remember when orange went against yellow? Well, he might do the same to teal now. Pushing with some bombard cannons with all his paladins, Kongs, into the base
Yeah.
of teal. And he's only going for Void Riders. And Void Riders only won't perform too well against paladins and Kongs.
Well, yeah. If you look at Teal's base, it's pretty obvious where his king is as well. He doesn't have any fakes like Sci-Fly did a moment ago. And paladins and conquistadors gonna be a perfect matchup against Woad Raiders. And I don't think Red is gonna be here in time to help out either.
Yeah. You know what Red is thinking at the moment, right?
He's thinking, yeah,
One
exactly.
dropped. Only 4 to go.
Exactly. He's thinking, this is my time, baby. He's like, this is what we've been waiting for. He's like, we can do this. We can do this. And you're exactly right, Nilly. Once you get down to like 3, that's probably when Red will not be as successful. But this is not looking very good for Teal at the moment. I will look at Red's resources, that way everyone can think about that. And geez, he has a lot. He has a lot. King Marv, is he in the chat, man? So sorry about that, man. Yeah, so sorry about that.
And if you look at the base of Teal, when you ever see that base layout, it's pretty likely that the king is in that tower.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be tricky
Oh,
if you
green,
had.
green! Oh, green is out. Okay, sorry. I just saw the king running. I just saw the king running.
Okay. You scared me, dude. I was like, what's going on here? Okay, we're good.
But look at where the king is going.
Where
Look
is
where
it,
Red's
though?
army is. You know where
Okay.
Red is always fighting?
Yeah.
And I think Red doesn't have ballistics. Now he's killing the king. So
Oh,
green
he killed one.
eliminated now.
Green is eliminated. Get wrecked, King Marv. Oh man. Okay, I see it. The last stand of Malamadre.
Okay, Teal trying to engage now against Orange. Orange actually only has 2 bombard cannons, so that's not very much at the moment. Should get more out to just increase his killing of the castles there.
I wonder what Purple's thinking. Oh geez, I think Yellow is gonna land and kill Purple soon. But I think Purple is rather upset. He's saying it's funny because Red's gonna win. He might! Blue Coffee saying I'm out, no wood. I wonder if he means that, or if he knows that he has a good shot.
I think he is just saying I don't have any access to wood.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
the FA
everybody's out
players-
of wood.
Yeah, but those FA players, they feel uncomfortable if they have less of 20k resources of everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, the push
Well-
continues. Orange. We need to take a look at the defense of Teal here. Most likely it's not going to be successful. He can't really rely on his ego carrying him for sure.
If you're Yellow, do you start thinking about killing Orange now? Well, Orange is
yeah, I
preoccupied?
think that would be very, very clever. Very
Yeah.
clever.
I was thinking about that. I saw his conquistadors running forward, and I'm kind of like, why? Why not go in with rams, land them, and take out all these towers and buildings? That would be a really nice move. I think he's gonna run in now and try and kill Teal, but Teal is not a threat. Are they just gonna go for the tower? Because the king will be trapped in there.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, misclick, misclick.
Oh, jeez, Yellow. Okay, so the king is gonna escape and go into the castle. That'd be a wiser
tower,
move.
still in the tower, but waypoint is on the castle.
He should send it into the castle, I think. Teal, run king in my base.
Sure, that's how. Oh wait. No, that's a yellow transporter, blue transporter. Oh, he's asking for a transport. He might actually do it if he deletes the house and is
Yeah.
sending the king to the top. But red doesn't have. Oh, he has 2 docks there. He's building. Oh, the king is going to the right and to the wrong side. He needs to delete the house. It's now deleting the house. He should click the king back. Not the king is going to the front.
What are you doing? Go, King! Blue Coffee's like, go, 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 we can do it. We can do it, I can save you. This is completely useless. He has no economy. Koviska's just resigning. He's finished with this. Teal's just trying to stay alive.
Well. He needs to make sure that he sends the king first and then the villagers. Oh, the king is safe!
What if Red deletes the transport? That would be sick.
Oh god.
I hope he
that
does.
would be the greatest betrayal of all times.
I know.
But he should, yeah, he should never send the transporter anywhere. Just keep it safe. But he's actually...
Nilly, I kind of hope he deletes it. That would be so funny. Oh, man.
But isn't it so much more powerful if you just keep it? And the other guy knows, damn, he can delete it anytime, but he isn't finishing me? Oh, that's so brutal. That would be so brutal.
Delete it! Come on, man. No! Oh,
He was deleting the
dude.
walls. He could have just said like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Or just wait for the king to be close to the castle and then go for enemy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, he's just the nicest guy, isn't he? To do that.
Don't
but
move now. And Cambridge is so... Same transporting.
But that's such a nice move. I mean, it's useless. It's useless because Teal is out of the game, but I would have loved to have seen him delete that. That would have been amazing. Oh, man.
Oh god, Red with his experience.
Exactly. I can... Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Feels like orange and yellow, they should kill red now, right?
Yeah. Well, look at Red's resources. I mean, imagine if Yellow would have turned on Orange. Red would just be sitting back, legs propped up. He would just be relaxed, and now Teal's saying hope they backstab each other. Like Red, he can win this game.
Oh, Red is moving his king.
He is moving his king. Now, you're definitely right about keeping Teal alive and how valuable that is, because Teal could, like, build something with his, with his villagers. He's building a castle in the back. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
24 hours
Like,
stream.
conquistadors of Cambridge coming into the north corner.
North corner.
No,
How did
no,
they get
no,
there?
no.
How did they
The
get
king must go
there?
down.
The king's gotta die. What?
Oh no! Oh, for nothing!
How did they get there? How did they get in?
Yeah, they had a transporter there.
No
Oh.
way. Did he transport through? No, he
Yeah.
didn't transport through. Surely. That's amazing.
Red? Maybe red and yellow are still friends?
Hold on a second. Was that...
Red.
They're allies. Oh
They're
my
allies.
gosh. That's sick. They're allies. So Red didn't even care. And now he's saying anybody have wood. Oh man, that's amazing. Now Red and Sci-Fly are enemies, by the way. Red has been allies with these guys forever. Oh, I
Red
get
has
it
been
now.
allies with quite a lot of players, but...
Yeah, he's been allied with Yellow and Sci-Fly.
And he's still allied with yellow!
Yeah.
So yellow can't get in.
Will Yellow attempt to get in? He's already on his way in. And they're still allied at this moment. No trade for me, GG, says Red. But he's not fighting Yellow. He's just like standing there. And Yellow's running in. Okay, now he's gonna fight. Wow. That was a sick pickoff from yellow. Red should be able to defend this though. But the,
Yeah,
the
and he has endless
2v1.
amount of, yeah, and he has endless amounts of resources as well, but I think he will simply lose the 2v1 indeed against yellow and orange. So I personally, thinking that red is not the best player, in the shoes of orange and yellow would go for the kill against each other and then play the 1v1 against red.
You think so?
I think that's the best strategic decision.
But, okay, knowing what we know now with the resources, I don't know how easy it would be to play a 1v1 versus red. He's Byzantines, he has 26k food and 16k gold and the relics, and he does have some markets here to trade. I don't know how easy that would be knowing. I feel like I would try and kill red and then just be like, you know what, brother, it's been real.
Still have
Let's try
Spanish
and kill each other.
trade.
But if
I think you should be able to do it.
they played a
The army
1v1,
control-
are you saying they should try and kill each other and then whoever wins should fight red?
Yeah, that's like the best strategic decision, I believe.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Just passing. The chat's saying just passing. Well, red only has 25 villagers.
Yeah, he's down to pop 100.
Yeah.
Has endless amount of resources, but can't really keep it up.
Yeah, I don't think he has the skill to continue to deal with the spam from these two, and you can just see how fast these guys are spamming. And honestly,
Oh,
I
they
think
even
we
come
knew
in
it was
with
coming.
grams.
Yeah.
Let's give you an update on the prices. 500 for stone, 150 for food, 700 for wood. So some people actually sold wood.
Well, actually, you get 522 gold if you sell 100 wood, so it's not too bad. Maybe that's how Blue Coffee has been getting all of its gold. I don't know. Because he doesn't have a lot of trade right now. These gates are going to be battered down.
And now a lot of camels coming out. But all reviews from the back stables here from red.
And this is just inevitable now, I think. If these two do not turn on one another and it's a 2v1 versus red, he's now down below 100 population. And just full Paladin, Conquistador, Rams from two Spanish players. And even with Byzantine defense, it's just going to be too much for him. But that's a lot of camels. He could go house too.
No, we shouldn't do halves. It's just too heavy on the wood investment.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
That's camels only and pray. That's some things, two things you can do at the moment.
Just hope
Maybe
they
some
run out of
more.
resources. Yeah. I'll check yellow's resources. Oh jeez. Yeah, he's in a fine position.
Oh yeah, he can build some hustle. Whoops.
Well, right now, red is just holding on. Don't stop believing.
What
I
minute
don't-
are you in?
Oh. Stream ended. That's not good.
That's suboptimal.
No, it's not. Well, let's find out what happened. That's disappointing. Let me GB real quick, see if they're in the lobby. I don't think they are, though. Literally right when I started singing.
Yeah, Wobbly did shut down because you started to sing. You played 4 hours to drop like this? Was Red the host? No, Salad is
No,
was the
Salad.
host, and he
and
stayed in.
He's still there.
Most
Okay, I'm gonna
climactic
ask-
game.
I'm gonna
ever.
ask them to save it. I should be able to go from the save.
Yeah, it would be great if they can do that, sure.
Okay, they're gonna save it, and then I'll go from the restore.
Ah, sweetie.
All right. Let's look at the achievements real quick while we can. The game's not over yet, guys. If we can do that. There are the units killed so far, and the units lost.
Over
Let's hope we can get the restore.
9,000!
Exactly, over 9,000. Buildings raised. Red has come a long way from his 11 kills at 30 minutes. Buildings lost, units converted. Eco is crazy, but let's close this out.
Overall goals is interesting. Look at that. 196,000 trade profit. Three relics gave red 12k gold.
Yeah, sorry, I had to close it out, but I'm
No
gonna
worries.
have them. I'm gonna have them restore this, and we should be good. Yeah, Blue Coffee, we'll get you back up here in a second. No, it's not over. It's not over, guys. They're gonna restore it.
I think we need to host another room because most likely Salad
Yeah.
S will be away.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just left it up for us. Fair play.
Yeah, good boy, good boy.
Okay, I don't know who's hosting it. I'll host it. It's always funny when you host another room. You don't know, like 3 different people host another room, and then you're all in separate spots. So I'll have to look for it.
And the most evil thing is that game 8 might be happy, like, oh, finally they finished. I'm looking at the stream, yeah, the game stopped, and we are like, oh, we are only halfway through. Now you joined the wrong game.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell them, yeah.
Yeah. I
It
actually did
seems
that by
like
accident.
game 94 seems to be the one. Oh, I'm
Okay,
not 100% sure.
Okay, so we need Sci-Fly, we need to get Cambridge, and then we need to get
Bread.
Blue Coffee. Yep.
Exactly, yeah.
Yasir the Great, did I see your whisper? No. Like, I saw many people whispered me, and I got like 15 Boobly messages during the stream today. But the chat moves really fast. We have a lot of people here. Thanks for the support, by the way, guys. I normally have to look at that stuff after the stream or in between games, but I started the stream at 10 a.m. my time today, and I didn't get to eat anything. So, been pretty busy. Okay, Blue Coffee, you have to join up, my friend. It's game 94. We need to get you in here. Awesome. Hat Nice, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome to the T90 Elite. Guys that are here, the game will be restoring here in a second. And just to let you know, if you type !" giveaway, there's a giveaway that will happen at the end of the game today. And that'll give you all the info there. It'll post the link in the chat when you type ! giveaway. Typing ! giveaway will not enter you, just to clarify. Grab a Lunchable. I do have food in the fridge. The games ran too long, so I had to stick to schedule. Okay, so if we can restore this, it'll be good. We only missed like what, 30 seconds then? Maybe a little bit more?
I think the whole spec delay.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Wait, what? Well, I mean,
I think we are missing the whole spec delay.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe 2 minutes, but whatever we're missing, it is going to be an attack on Blue Coffee, who is red.
Yeah.
So we know that much. Urban says, for the giveaway, it does not acknowledge that I am a sub. Urban, that's odd. I didn't have any other complaints about that. Maybe try like logging out of Twitch and then trying the giveaway and logging back in. That's weird. Okay, so 20, 30 seconds, so the game starts now?
Yes, indeed.
Thanks to all of Waga's viewers for sticking around so long. It might just be all Age of Empires fans, I don't know, but good viewer count.
Well, they became Age of Empires friends today.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure they all followed and are looking forward to the rest of the game, but here we are. Oh, geez. That's a large army. And I'm glad we got it back.
Oh, a lot of castles went down there for Red.
Yeah.
He's going full camels.
Sci-Fi has a decent population. Red is at 78 population now. I believe it was at 92 last we checked. And hoping this is just a little bit of lag as the game... Oh, you guys can't see it, sorry. Hoping this is just a little bit of lag as the game comes back.
Yellow, I'm helping you to win. What?
I love how Red talks in the chat. It's pretty entertaining, but
Yeah.
this is not looking good for Red now. Now all these colors kind of are very close to one another. The red, the yellow, and the orange. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes in these fights, but it's pretty obvious. Now Red down to 50 population. Nilly, if you're yellow and you're orange, when do you start thinking about backstabbing?
5 minutes ago.
Exactly. Thank you. This is what I was saying to Super Lisco. This is what I was saying to Super Lisco in game 1.
Yeah, and that's what I said before they attacked Red. I told you, Red, although he has a lot of resources, he can't really keep up with production. He's focusing, setting over actually defending. And I think both of them could have killed him, especially with a lot of Spanish trade. They just could have, set it out and could have guaranteed the win. And now they have to face a very tough opponent with either orange or yellow.
Yep, and they have to make a tough decision too. Obviously, they will have to fight one another at some point. They have been trading with one another. It is interesting because Sci-Fi did try and kill yellow early on. It's been a long, tough ride, but it's gonna have to end. Who will make the first move? I feel like the person to make the first move will have an advantage because right now they're all fighting on the front. And now would be the time, Nilly, but they're not doing it yet.
And what did I tell you about what place Red will finish?
You said when it got down to 3, that's when Red would start having or stop having success, and you're exactly right. And it only makes sense. And this is just perfect. And oh, look at this. Okay, Sci-Fi is sending some units back. Okay, just patrolling, I guess. Trying to pay attention to it.
Oh boy, so many camels coming in. But camels don't perform too well against rams and cons.
Yeah. People asking if Viper is in the next game. Viper did not sign up for the next game, so he won't be in it. We have FedEx asking to play. So we're going to have 7 players, including Nilly, to my knowledge. I think we had a couple others waiting to ask if they could play last minute. So I think we should have 8. But yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, the push continues.
Yeah, red is
Orange
just...
has a lot of comms at the front there. Where's Yellow's army? Oh, I can see petards being built.
Oh, where?
Yellow.
Oh, yellow is making petards.
Base. Yes.
So is orange. Guys, you know what to do in the chat. Okay, orange is making them as well. That's weird. Why make that when there's so many towers?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't
Red
know.
is completely out of gold now, though. I did check that. Blue coffee is getting closer to being dead coffee. But I
now
think he
go for
knows
the
this.
fourth relic again.
Yeah, you can go for relic victory now. I'm more on edge, trying to figure out what orange and yellow will do. now.
Yeah, orange is moving his king.
Okay. And-
Oh. And where? Where? Orange king is now at the front.
At the
Orange
front.
king is seriously at the front tower.
Front tower. Oh, why there?
He just moved him to there. Isn't that odd?
Yeah, that's peculiar. I figured he would have sent it back next to the market. Well, now petard's. Oh, yellow actually has a petard out in the open. this
And I
isn't
think
even a
he has
surprise
more
anymore.
in his towers as well. Yeah, he did
Huh.
send them into the towers.
Well, this is what's exciting now. Oh, look
Yeah.
at blue. I mean, sorry. Well, I guess it's blue. Blue Coffee said, "You guys making petard?" So red, red
Oh,
just
no.
spoiling it.
He's spoiling it, yeah.
That's so funny. See, now yellow's like, wait, is he making it or does he know I'm making it? And orange is thinking the same thing. This is so great. Oh, orange is sending them. Oh, he's sending them forward? Orange has them out of the castle now, too. So much for the element of surprise.
So weird what's going on.
I
Orange
don't
and yellow
get it.
have incredible amount of army.
They've stopped their push against red. I think they're definitely scared they're going to lose their king to each other. I can see how red has won his free-for-all games, Nilly. I know the secret. He's probably just made his opponents resign with mind games. They've
He's
probably
just-
just gotten so scared that they just resigned and started a new game. He's just so
He's
good
just-
with mind games.
He's just 2 drops away from securing $40.
Exactly. Somewhere in the chat, King Marv is really angry at you right now.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Yeah, unfortunate, of course. Still trying to watch the trade between these two players. If one of the players turns, the trade is going to start getting lit up by these towers. But the petard's just running forward by Sci-Flight. Why would he waste all of these resources with the petards? Yellow is sending one forward too.
Well, petards are actually like the best thing you can do to kill buildings without investing wood.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Trebs would be an investment. Sci-Fi has 9 wood, and he has a lot of food, a lot of gold. Yellow, actually same. He has not as much gold, but 66 wood. So a very good point, Nilly. And now that we look at the resources, that makes sense.
Let's see, bombard cannons now overextending, and they are the costliest unit in this game. And oi, oi, oi. Even losing a single one is so incredibly costly at the moment.
Oh man, they're gonna have to go in at some point. The tards are there. They're being masked. That castle, I think, will go down now. So red's gonna lose another one. Where's his king at? In that tower. In that tower, I'm guessing, behind the castle. What's red gonna say this time? Guys, I see your king. Is he just trolling now? There's no way he can kill them. He knows he's gonna die. This is like in the movies where a guy knows he's gonna be defeated and yet he's still
Well,
laughing.
normally it's a villain talking. Like,
Yeah.
aha! Now you're going to die, and this was my plan all along. And
Exactly.
I'm not looking at my weapon at this very moment, and oh god, no!
Seriously though, it's like when a guy's getting his head chopped off and he's still looking at you in the eyes and laughing and laughing and laughing. It's like one of those guys. That's red right now, and I don't know what movie I'm referencing, but I'm sure there's one. Oh, red is a
King
transport.
now on the transport, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Protected by the demolition ship. And he's getting to a new home base. And a friendly onager already awaiting him. Yeah.
Does Yellow see that?
Yeah, yellow and orange both saw it. Oh, and the champ is there as well.
Okay, Konk's running over from yellow.
Let's see.
Any units around?
Buys again. Conquistadors might get it. No drop off so far.
Orange Duck says you watch some messed up movies. War movies, man. Yeah, they're running around Red's base and they're realizing there's no king there.
Yeah, they did spice twice, so.
They
Only
can
more
actually
packets
see.
coming.
They can actually see the transport ship. It's just on the other side of the river. This would be a perfect time for yellow or orange to turn. Like they know red is completely useless.
Oh, Red King, other side. So many
Okay.
paladins coming. This might be the last moment of Red.
Oh, there we go. Sci-Fi's going in. Blue Coffee is actually grabbing this one onager. I think that's gonna help. Okay, the king's hiding in the trade cards. Now, Cambridge can see this with his siege workshops. Nice spot, says Sci-Fly. Oh, Salad is blocking the king. Rip.
GG.
GG. What a
Okay.
great game from Red, though. There they go! The petards! But what does this accomplish? They can't build rams, so it's just petards. This is nuts!
It's petards and paladin mass. Orange
Wow.
and yellow get each other. Both without trade.
Unbelievable.
So who has more
Unbelievable.
trade now wins the game. Or like more gold safe before.
Wow. I was not
They should ma-
expecting a petard trade raid.
Oh.
Now, where are the kings at?
I will find them. Cambridge.
I don't know where yellow has his. Okay, it's in that castle. And then I'm not sure where Sci-Fly has his. I imagine it's in those towers. But the armies are going to start coming in. Obviously, they're fighting each other right now.
It's a restore. Therefore, I lost all my hotkeys. Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
see,
at the
yeah.
top tower.
Top tower. Gotcha. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to see some big fights. They have a lot of resources. I think that Sci-Fly has more gold, though, last time I checked. Sci-Fly should win this.
Yeah, it's only 1.4k for Cambridge. And remember, it's no trade income for both of them pretty soon.
Yeah, but Nilly, the crazy thing is that they can't make rams, and petards are going to do nothing versus the towers. So this could go on for ages.
Well, a lot of petards can do something.
Well, if there's conquistadors and paladins, I don't know if they can get in close enough to the towers. But I guess we'll see.
Cambridge now adding villagers.
Oh, villagers would be a nice addition.
Spanish ones.
Yeah.
Spice?
Okay, that's a lot of paladin.
I have no idea how to play this.
I don't know.
weird.
With the lack of wood, what do you do? Is it worth spending all your wood or spending all your gold to get wood to then use more gold to get rams?
Yellow can't get for the king kill.
I almost feel
Orange
like messaging
can't?
them. I almost feel like messaging them and be like, okay, delete all your towers and then fight.
I think they should play it out for 10 minutes. Maybe someone
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
an advantage or a king snipe. Remember, if you have like 30 conquistadors, you can still do it, but
Yeah.
it's so tough to get to orange tower first. And yeah, yellow doesn't have the greatest defense, but still better.
I did notice that yellow is trading. I'm not sure which market he's trading with, but he has trade cards going somewhere. Oh, with purple? Oh, yeah. On the right side. He's trading with purple with a few markets.
Where is this market?
On the right side, next to, do you remember where Salad was trading in the right corner? Right on the other
Yeah.
side of that river, he has two markets there. And he had like just two trade cards moving. Actually, they're not even going to that market. They're moving in the
because
middle of
it's
the
not
map right
shortest
now.
one.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but he has a couple trade carts moving anyway.
Yeah, but they're dying against Orange Towers in the middle. Orange has a lot of paladins.
Salad says he found wood. I mean, not Salad, sorry,
Hashtag
Sci-Fi.
mind game. Oh, actually, he did.
He did! He found 3 trees.
Yeah. That's 300 wood.
Yeah,
Basically meaning 2.3k gold.
that's really good. Should he sell it or should he put it into a treb and a half? Like, what should he do with it? Like, is it even worth it with all the paladins out? I don't know. Teal still has markets at the top. So,
yeah, that's nice. For
good try. Also,
Teal?
there's still relics up there from red. Nobody's gone for those.
yeah, that's unlikely as well. Especially if you don't have siege. It's actually very costly to get the relics. 3 castles,
Yeah.
1 bomber tower. Okay, military count 113 for Cambridge, 150 for Sci-Fi.
Oh man. Well, I mean, Sci-Fi has no food right now, none. But that's because he has all of his castles queued up with conks. Cambridge, on the other hand, has a ton of food, and maybe Spanish Villas could do it in the end after a couple fights. But this has been one heck of a game. By the way, shout out to Juret's Molo, if I'm saying that correctly. Thanks for the sub about 16 minutes ago. Appreciate the
And-
support.
Cambridge, seriously, getting the trade running. He was the complete map here, together with green and purple,
Yeah.
and is trading from his 2 markets into the direction of purple.
It's crazy to think of all the things that have happened this game. Like, I would not have called Yellow being in this position or Sci-Fi being in this position. But, man, what a good start to this fight for Yellow. Because his conks have been firing behind this wall.
Why is purple engaging there?
Yeah,
It's just throwing the game.
yeah. Sci-Fi with a really bad fight.
No! You played 4 hours to throw the game like this?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Cambridge, he has the extra food. He has that trade running now. He has some batards behind if he wants to use them later. I think he's in a better position. And also, is he making vills? Oh man, I would add in villagers and send the villagers forward too.
I think comms wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Because the enemy can't engage, and if you just convert 1 paladin by 1 paladin, it's so good.
Yeah, it was a really bad fight for Sci-Fi. But he's still nearly 154 military for Sci-Fi, 100 for Cambridge here in the yellow. So still, I think Sci-Fi just doesn't have all his military here. What a game. What a game. It definitely more military for Sci-Fi. But those towers are just one-shotting these units, and Sci-Fi again just throwing away too many units. Priceless units at this point in the game. Where's Yellow going? Why is he transporting these units? Huh.
He needs to defend at home. He needs to
Oh.
defend the castles.
Yeah,
As is the
Sci-Fi's going
market.
in. Do you agree with Sci-Fi's
Oh.
decision to go in here?
No, it's completely suicide. But let's see, 7k HP on that castle. It's roughly 40 paladins and 30 kongs going in there. At the moment we have 100 military, but Cambridge has 90 to defend. And it seems like Southfly doesn't really know where to go.
He just found it! He just found the castle, but I feel like this is suicide like you said, Nilly.
It's coming in now, but Yellow
There's-
was pretty much out of position as well.
There's no way he kills this castle. Not even gonna be close. There's buildings surrounding this, so the paladins can't get a full surround. And there's conks on the hill for Yellow. Sci-Fly just losing his entire army, going for it, but going to
Repairing the
lose it.
castle as well.
Yeah.
And it's time. Start clapping. But I think
Wow.
we will see the GG any second
Yeah.
here.
There it is. Wow. And Sci-Fi saying trade with Clavs, right? And yep, Yolo saying yes I do. And
Yes.
Sci-Fi saying 11. I figured. Now the
Yeah.
trade did not decide that there, but because the
No.
trade just got moving, but it would have in the end. That was a crazy game. So many different talking points. A very long one, and of course, in Regicide Rumble, we had to have another 4-hour game. I was not expecting it to be in game 2, but it happened, and so many good teams there. Claviscus and King Marv, they stuck together for so long. Blue Coffee was a huge talking point in that one, fan favorite. Teaming up with, well, everybody for the entire game, but really helping out Teal. Saladesk was out very early. Then we had Sci-Fly and Yellow turning on each other, becoming friends, and then fighting each other at the very end. Great game, guys, and wow, I don't know what else I can say. That was a lot.
Yeah, so much going on this whole game. Jeez. Yeah, incredible stuff. Maybe a bit slow paced in the end, but so many highlight scenes in this game. And in the end, Cambridge, who was looking down so much, actually winning this game. He didn't
Yeah.
fight for a whole hour, from like minute 50 to like 1 hour 50. He did not fight at all.
Yep. So we're gonna look at the achievements now. I did have it on the screen. Sci-Fi actually had double the trade profit over Cambridge and pretty much everybody. So trade isn't everything. Society
Almost
stats, all
200K.
of that. Yeah, only 200K. Great game, and good effort. We are going to be getting into the main event